me. I got one headphone. Gotta switch headphones. The time is passing. Cause that's my life without you. Why do I have the friggin' NSYNC song stuck in my head all day? When was the last time I heard this? Okay, let's see if this works. Work it, girl. You better work. Turn to the left. Let's see if anybody's in the chat. Chatty chat. Hi, sorry about that, everybody. I had to start my computer, restart my computer because it was all effed up. It was like the camera wasn't working. I'm like, well, that's not going to work out too good, is it now? How's everybody doing on this lovely Thursday night? Why can't I hear myself? Unlike your Xanax. Oh no, that's so funny. I got these new light bulbs and I'm kind of digging them. They give good light. They're just freaking little tiny itsy bitsy LED bulbs that go on my lighting fixture. Fuck, not anymore. Look at that. I gotta do my nails. They are shot. I've been so lazy. I'm so lazy. So what's going on out there? Yeah, could you believe these little lights? I'm like, ooh, I was gonna change them, but I actually kind of like them now, so I think I'm gonna keep them. The only thing is that they're like super white, and like I have a chandelier up there, like a crystal chandelier, and then these are two crystal chandelier wall sconces. Only one problem is that my other lights are like yellow, you know, and it gives off white. So what is everybody up to today? So late at night. I'm not going to stay on here that long because I got to get to bed. Been like trying to get to sleep before like 3 a.m. every night, you know? So, oh, thank you, Mimi. It's hersday water double wear. If you guys hear me when I whisper, it's hersday is the title. Hersday. Does it say hearsay? Oh shit. Hersday, like Thursday. Today's Thursday, right? Sometimes I forget what day of the week it is. Oh, life rewinded me too. I just had to bring my son actually. So weird. We were eating dinner and all of a sudden he started bugging out that he couldn't swallow his food. And I'm like, what the hell's going on right now? You know, it's so weird. Yeah, those are those little light bulbs. It's not that bright in here. It's really, that's why I'm like kind of surprised because the room's kind of dark. So I'm surprised I'm getting that much light. Anyway, yeah, so he couldn't swallow his food. He was like bugging out. I've never seen him bug out like this before. So I was like, you know, I turn on the little flashlight on my phone and I said, come here, let me look down your throat. And dude, his tonsils were like golf balls, but they weren't red. So I was like, oh, maybe he has big tonsils, you know? So he was freaking out, like really having like anxiety about it. So finally I just said, you know what? It was like late already too. It was like almost 9. I said, you know what? I said, I'm bringing him to the clinic. So I brought him in, right? They tell me like a couple weeks ago he had the flu. Welcome to kindergarten. And I had to bring him to the doctor. Well, first I brought him for a physical. We go back a week later and he ends up catching the flu from the doctor's office. So he went, so whatever. While we were there that time though, before, you know, they did a flu test where they swab your nose and then they did that one where they stick that big long swab in your throat. And dude, he bugged. He was not into it. So, tonight he was like, I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go. I'm like, dude, you have to. I'm like, you know, if you're going to be freaking out all night, you got to go. Sure enough, I said, they're not going to do that because I really didn't think anything was wrong with him because his tonsils, like, even though they were swollen, they weren't red or anything. So I'm like, he's fine, you know? He's probably just bugging out because my husband said earlier somebody brought us bread from Arthur Avenue in the Bronx. If you guys have never had bread, oh my God, it's like the best bread in the world. So my son was eating a piece of the bread from Arthur Avenue. That's where my dad actually grew up. And he choked on it. And like we thought he was just being dramatic, so I didn't think he really would have anything because he's fine. He's fine. He's been running around and acting like a maniac, you know. And so it ends up we go to this place, right? I bring him to the doctor, and all of a sudden, first thing the lady does is walks in the room. She's like, "Oh, what's the matter?" And I tell her, he couldn't swallow his food. He was having trouble swallowing, and she's like, "We got to do the strep test." And my son just like you had to see his face. I felt so bad. I was like, "Oh my God," because the whole way there, I'm like, "They're not gonna do it. I promise you." And then all of a sudden, they did it, and I feel like I have something. I feel like I woke up this morning, my eyes were so swollen. I had like that burning in the back of my nose. When you get a cold, there's like everybody has their own little thing. That's my thing. Before I get a cold, I always get this like burning sensation. Like, hey, Marianne, I just saw your messages. I just saw that you messaged me while I was trying to set this up. So yeah, so he's got strep throat. Yay. And if you guys didn't know this, like strep throat could actually cause kidney failure if it goes untreated. So I'm really glad that what the hell is this? I'm really glad I caught it, in time, because it's probably not that bad. Ash, they think they bother me, but believe me. Yeah, dude, I want to talk about this video that was made about me. It's so stupid. I looked at it the other day and I'm like, what is this? Like, really? That's the best you could do? It's kind of funny, actually. So stupid. The person comes in with the name Confetti. Lori, she called me before. Okay, science girl. She called me. I saw her. I saw her no caller ID. I said, you know what? I'm so mad. I wish I had like a camera around so I could have like taped it. But she called me before, and I saw her no caller ID, and I never picked those up. But for some reason, I don't know. I guess I was feeling saucy tonight, so I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna pick this up." And it ended up being science girl. I'm like, how'd you get my phone number, dude? Then I figured, yeah, she probably got it from her friend. So we kind of went back and forth cursing at each other. And I mean, New York came out. It came out big time. And we went back and forth, and really she just I was trying to get her to admit to things that I thought she did, that I heard she did with my own ears. And she was like, no, I never did anything to you. I never did anything to you. So I was like, do me a favor. I said, stop bothering Marianne. I said, if those channels are yours, take them down. And I won't talk about you anymore. And you know what's really sad? I think she could be a cool girl. I told her, watch your back, dude. Like you have a business, right? Don't waste your time with these people because they don't give a shit about you, So it wasn't a very long conversation. I was just kind of like, I was out and I was like, dude, I don't have time for this shit. Like, I really don't. I don't care that much, So I just told her, I said, you know what? I'll make a deal with you. You keep my name out of your mouth and I'll keep your name out of my mouth, except to say this. But, so, she doesn't want to be involved anymore. It's basically what she was saying. But she thought she was going to call me up all tough. I'm like, dude, no, we're not doing that, honey. We're not. So, but it ended off, okay. I hope she lives up to what she said she would do, because in all reality, I was like, dude, why'd you get yourself involved in this shit? And she's like, why'd you get yourself involved? I'm like, I was involved. I'm like, I said, why I got involved was just because I am not going to let somebody talk shit about me and trash me and think that I'm, not give me a chance to defend myself. You're not going to sit there and talk all this shit and then delete videos and, hide comments and delete comments and all this shit. I said, my shit talking is all on my channel. You could watch all my lives. I don't hide behind the scenes. I don't, delete things to hide them. I don't moderate my comments. Although yesterday I had a race because I don't know. I don't somebody actually came into my comments yesterday, and I don't know if it was a family member or if it was a stranger that's, like, stalking me, doxing me, but they wrote, like, my brother's name, his wife's name, my aunt's name, like, all their real names, and I deleted it, and as I was deleting it, this person was just going down the line of videos, copying and pasting the same comment. So, I don't know who this person is. I don't know what they thought it was their business to do that to me, but it was pretty fucked up. So anyway, yeah. So that was that. Good week we had here on YouTube, right? 4 videos in one day. Rolando, me? I put 4. Oh, that was the other day I did. I can't get sick. Oh no. Oh no. All right. I am my own. Came from a dramedy community. Crow friend, I don't know where she came from. I think she came from another planet. So I heard she ripped on everybody today. I kept getting messages. I really can't sit there and watch her videos anymore because I just can't even stand hearing the broken record. But what I will say is, hey, figure skating coach. Hold on, where's figure skating coach? Come here, girlfriend. I'm going to give you. Did I just see her? I could have freaking sworn I saw her. Figure skating coach, if you're in here, say hi. Yeah, I heard her son, whatever, and dude, to be honest with you, I think that is, like, the lowest thing you could do is to drag your kid into this shit. Like, there you are, figure skating coach. I'm gonna give you a virtual hug. Ready? Check this out. Hold on a second. Let me I just wanna say, all right, I wanna clear some things up too, but how come this fucking thing won't let me do this? Hold on, figure skating coach. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Okay, there we go. Here she goes. There you go. All right. So, I heard people were accusing figure skating coach and, other people of sending out these private Patreon videos. I got one too. I didn't share it. I'm not gonna share it. Because to be honest with you guys, I'm not doing this shit. It's just, I really don't wanna have this whole back and forth shit, Um, but the person that sent the videos sent it from basically like a disposable email. It's almost like a burner phone. And so I don't think it was her. I know it wasn't her because she's not, and I'm not saying this to be me and figure skating coach, but you're not tech savvy. I don't think you're that savvy with the internet. I think it has to be somebody younger who's a little bit more internet savvy because they sent it from like a kind of almost like a dark web page. So email thing. Definitely don't think it was her. Put it that way. Whoever it was, I mean, thank you, but no thank you. I really don't even care, to be honest with you. So yeah, figure skating coach is such a nice person. And she, I just don't think she would go through this trouble. It's like ridiculous. I really don't. I heard her and then somebody else whose name I won't say because I don't see them in here and I don't want to talk about them while they're here, while they're, you know, figure skating coach. Yeah, we've talked and I know you're not, that internet savvy. And I don't even like this isn't a thing that I'm pretty like internet savvy, I am. And this is a thing that I don't think a lot of people even know about that you could find a disposable email. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Nanny, she's in here. I thought I hid her from my channel. But anyway, yeah, so I I watched that little clip that somebody told me to check out, and I was just like, dude, like, why would you pull your kid into this? I felt bad for him. I really did. Um, I don't know. I just don't think kids like, why would you talk to your kid about this shit? And why isn't there parental controls on his iPad? Like, or whatever he uses. Like, my son has parental controls. Shit. Oh, and I'm finding my channel. Get the fuck out of here. And so yeah. And anything else that's said, it's really just a joke to me, and I find it really funny because I'm just like, this person's sad. I feel bad for you. Yeah, exactly. An airhead. So, all right, this video was posted. That's what I want to talk about. This video was posted, the real makeup mobster. And it's like the lamest thing ever. I told you guys about this if you guys were in my if you guys were in, I think it was my last live. I had made a comment about John Crimes. Like, him and I got into it on his channel over, guess who? Yeah, exactly. Because I was trying, hold on. I don't want you guys to hear my mouth noises. I was trying to like explain myself to him, and we kind of went back and forth. And then I don't know if it was Herbie Herb or somebody made a video about him, and they said his old YouTube name, right? Before he was in the crime community. So I went and I checked it out. I don't know if they linked videos or whatever it was. Somehow I ended up on this video, and I made a joke saying that, oh, John, I thought it was like a rap community, you know, which I love rap music. That's all I listen to. So I thought John, um, like from what this guy was saying, I'm like, oh my God, he got kicked out of his own community. Like, you know, so as a joke, I'm like, they said throw him to the white people. And we were like, no, 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 you know, take him back. I guess it didn't come out that funny in writing. And so Laura sent me this comment. And for anybody who heard the story already, I'm sorry. um Laura sent me the comment one day, and she was like, you know, what, well, first she messaged me and she goes, why are you trying to get, you know, John kicked out of the community? And I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no idea what she was talking about. This comment was made in January 13th. I don't know. Do you think I remember every comment I write? I don't know. Who remembers that? So I was like, oh, I'm like, that's weird. I don't know what she's talking about. And then about 5 minutes later, Carrie, did I say guy? I know Herbie. Herb's a woman. I don't know if I said guy. I think I was talking about John, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I know she's a girl. She's a very pretty girl too. Um, yeah, I heard a rumor today, Big Red, that people think I'm you or you're me. I don't have any fake profiles, dude. I don't like if again, if I'm gonna talk shit, I'm gonna talk it from my real profile, which I do. I don't care. Um, it's so stupid. Mm. But anyway, yeah, so with John, so she sent me the comment, and all of a sudden I was like, dude, like I just felt so stupid because when I reread it, you know, months later, thinking like everything's cool with me and John, you know, whatever. Not that like we talk, but like I didn't think there was any issues, you know. So I was kind of like, oh, I feel like such an asshole, you know? Because then when I kind of reread it, I was like, Leanna, you're such a fucking asshole. That's not even like it didn't come across probably the way it was in my brain when I wrote it. Um, and I was like, you know, this could be misconstrued. And I felt bad. And on my own accord, I reached out to him, you know, a couple of days later when I had time to actually sit there and write something to, you know, to him. And I just basically apologized to him. I'm like, you know, I'm so sorry. Like, I really just, there's nothing else I could say is, you know, sorry. It got misconstrued, you know, and, um, you know, I just explained basically the same way I explained it to you guys right here. And he actually wrote back to me. He kind of gave it to me a little bit, but was like nice about it. And I said, you know, that's well deserved. You know, I'll take ownership over it. And he goes, he tells me that the person that sent him that comment is, I don't know how he worded it. I don't want to word it the wrong way. He kind of gave me a heads up, put it that way. The person that sent them the comment, like they weren't maybe looking to get me or something, you know? So I find it funny that it ends up in this video a couple days later with the word racist written across. And then some idiot went and I've admitted this several times on my channel that I criticize Shanann. Okay. I'm not ashamed of it. You know, I talk about my own parents honestly in their death. And so I don't think I bashed her, but they screenshot all these comments. Some of them I don't even think were mine. Other one, they were just so stupid. It was like one of them, let me see, hold on, I screenshot it. I'll read them. I'll read 2 or 3 of them to you. But, like, this was a plan to go and, like, try to destroy me and my reputation with these comments, and then, of course, they had to put, like, the worst picture of me ever because I have a video on somewhere that my eyes were open, like, and I look crazy, which I was, like, kinda purposely trying to do, and they put that on there, and then, like, they're, like, trying to get a picture of my teeth, like, "Oh, here we go with the teeth already." It's like, "Oh, I know I have fucked up teeth, thanks." Um, and I'm getting them fixed, but I hate going to the dentist. I'm so scared. I have serious dental phobia. But anyway, wait, all right, so let's see. Like where I have like severe anxiety. It's bad. It's bad. It's pretty bad. Hold on, I just want to see if I can find this. It was kind of funny, like some of the things that they screenshot. Okay. So one of the things in the video is a text between I gotta come up with a name with her, the life roach, and um Frank Rusek, right? And I'm like, well, okay, obviously now we know it's somebody that that made this video. How'd you know about it? Like, you're not too bright. And so wait, right, Natalie, right. A lot of the comments, they're from like way before the discovery. A lot of the comments that I made about Shanann were from way before the discovery, like way before. Carol, you have it too, so you understand. I'm getting a little bit better with it, but it's still a problem. So whatever, he says that I'm a piece of shit. And I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna like he's probably right. I can see why he feels that way. Um this was one of them. I said, "Oh my God, I missed the part where she said she refused packages at the house and had Nikki, not her herself, right, return to sender like Nikki was her secretary. Wow, she was really petty Betty. She for sure carried things a little too far. What I'm confused about is why were the kids allowed to stay at her brother's house after she found a bag of an open bag of pistachio nuts in his bedroom. Why wasn't he banned from seeing the kids? Seems like she had a double standard that only applied to Chris and his family." Is that bashing? I don't know. I feel like the first part where I'm talking about the package, that was under something about where she um made Nicole write return to sender on the kids' birthday gifts from Chris's parents. And I'm sorry, that's petty. And I've done that before. I actually returned a gift to my brother, and his wife. And I was being petty. So I know, like, I'm not judging her. I've done the same thing, but it is petty, whether people like to admit it or not. I think she was being petty. I'm gonna stand by that because I still think she's being petty. And I still stand by the nut allergy thing too. It's like, how could you apply a rule that, one person's putting your kids in danger and then somebody in your own family does it? You know what I'm saying? Why didn't she flip out as bad? Um so, I'm not ashamed of saying that. Anyway, so I guess that was supposed to be me bashing her. Um Hold on a second. I wrote, yeah, she forgot to tell her friends all about the shit talking and taunting she did in Facebook about his family right before Cece's party and how she called his family evil and completely snuffed his sister when she apologized. That's another fact, man. She put posts, saying fuck my mother-in-law and shit online and then complain that they didn't come to the party. And I try to put myself in his family's shoe. It's like if my family was doing that to me, I wouldn't go to their party either. I wouldn't just show up at the party. So, I'm sure his parents are regretting these things now, but I'm not gonna sit here and again, this was written well before the whatever came out. And then I wrote her organs were in stellar shape for someone with lupus. Why is that bad? That was just the truth. Her organs, according to her autopsy, were were in good condition, great condition. And I know that lupus attacks the kidneys because a lot of the people my mom did dialysis, with, were lupus, had lupus, and it attacks the lining of your lungs or something like that. So what's wrong with saying that her organs were in good shape for somebody with lupus? I don't know. So it was a bunch of, really stupid comments like that. And I'm just like, okay, good try. Good try. I don't care. Go ahead, post that. I think it's actually kind of crazy. Rose and Mia, what do you mean accept her liver? Did they find something? I don't remember. Mary Reed, it was confetti copied and pasted. Whoa, what's going on in here? I thought she was a total B. Also said she treated her husband like a right, Natalie. I felt like, at the time, I felt like she was wrong. Did she deserve to die? No. Like, no. I mean, that should just kind of go without saying. But again, I wrote these things so long ago, and now somebody's going to go and screenshot all of them and think that they're going to expose me. It's like, go ahead. Have fun with that. Because you know what? They're public comments. It's not like these comments were made in my secret diary somewhere. They're on the internet, so anybody could find them. You really think you're doing something by exposing that? It's like, all right, Sherlock, good job. Anyway, right. Nothing on the internet, and I explain this to everybody, nothing when you put something on the internet, even if you're in a private Facebook group, if there's 20,000 people in the Facebook group, it's not private. So, right, Marion, you are allowed to voice your opinion. And I don't want to start a whole big Chris Watts argument. I just wanted to address that because, dude, don't call me a racist, man. If you could call me a bitch, you could call me an asshole, you could call me a lot of things, but do not call me a racist. Do not. Because I am the furthest thing from a racist. That shit fucking pisses me off. Everything else was ridiculous. It was just like, dude, let me go get my fucking flexi straws because you're grasping at them. Look what this girl did to my hair. That looks so bad. Like, why would you put that right there in the front of my head? Thank you. It literally looks like somebody painted my hair. Shit. So anyway, yeah. Okay. So, I mean, whatever. I'm like, go ahead. Keep freaking with your bullshit already. I don't really give a shit. Go ahead. Keep going. I'm not even gonna like respond or go back. It's not worth my time. It was pointless, the video. I'm like, really? Keep like kind of funny. So yeah, hold on a second. I just gotta see something. Wait. Oh my god. All right. So yeah, so that was that. I'm just like, whatever. Did you hear her calling you meth head? Here's the thing. If you're gonna be like, oh, I'm a victim, I'm being bullied, all these people, and you wanna rise above it for real, don't sit there doing the same exact thing that you're supposedly, so upset about that's happening to you. Isn't that kind of immature? Don't you wouldn't you just take the high road? I don't know. I don't care what they say about me because it's pretty funny. Yeah, Herbie Herb, get in contact with me because I wanted to actually talk to you too about something. I don't know. It's like it's so stupid. So stupid. Yeah. Starlight's chats are fun. That's right. Just dab some dye over that place. Yeah, I know. I mean, what the hell did you do there? The rest of it's blended a lot better. They told her to smudge my roots because I don't like that straight line that grows out when your hairs your roots are coming in. Makeup mom said, hey, share. Share. She had G. Yeah, Brian, I saw that. And I don't even want to say his name. I said, you know what? I would never pull my kid into this, ever. My kid would not know about this. I mean, her kid's a little older, so I'm sure he's a little more aware of what's going on. But why is he on my channel, and why aren't there parental controls on his devices? And it just sounded so rehearsed. Like, we never talk about her in this house. Come on, dude. He said a lot of things that she has said verbatim. So it's like, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Spilling the tea. How does your makeup look so good this late at night? What do you mean? Like my eyeshadow? My eyeshadow actually wore off a little bit, but primers. You gotta rock the primers. Primers and setting powders. That's like key. I don't carry any makeup with me. I like when I do my makeup once in the morning, and I'll touch up like at home. Like I might dot concealer maybe once, if even, though I usually don't. It depends on if I was like sweating that day or not. But setting powders, lots of setting powder. I don't I don't really use setting spray. I don't use primer on my face. I don't use it on my face, only on my eyes. I've come to the conclusion that primers just clog my pores, and they don't really, it's like you're putting another, when your skin starts to mature and be, get a little more textured, you don't want to keep layering products on your face. Like it makes it look a lot older. Gen R, honestly, I don't have a favorite primer. Well, I guess I did. I really liked the Smashbox one, but it was giving me like bad whiteheads, like those clogged pores. So I stopped using any primers now. Anything, I really try to like limit um those. Herbie Herb, my pores are big too. They're huge. You just can't see them, especially like in this area. When light's hitting your face, it bounces off. Trust me, my skin is furthest thing from perfect. I have a lot of discoloration under my eyes, and it's what people forget when you watch these girls on these YouTube things. They're like, they first of all, when you put that light, like that ring light that I have back there, and shine light directly on your face, I mean, your skin's gonna look perfect, in a video. um Marianne Perkins, 65. What foundation? I would suggest anything if you want something cheap. Um, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for like matte, I feel like older women should try the light medium coverage foundations if they don't have a lot of discoloration. And if you wear matte, it can make you look a little wrinkly looking. It might set in your lines. I always recommend Estee Lauder Double Wear to anybody. I feel like that could work for so many different skin tones. Just make sure you use a good moisturizer with it, because it is a little drying. It's a little drying. So you do Sweet Melissa, wait, do you use eyeshadow primer over your foundation? Yeah, I'll do my foundation first. Some people do it the other way. Like, I'm weird. I do my foundation, then I'll do my eyes, and then I kind of clean everything up with concealer after. That's how I do it. But you don't even have to have like a good primer. You could use there's one by Milani, which is like a couple of dollars, and it's like pretty much identical to the Urban Decay. And then this is MAC Paint Pot in, I forget the color. I gotta look at it. It's one of the MAC paint pots. It's like a cream eyeshadow. Sorry if there's any men in here right now. Yeah, Kimbo, over 40, like some of the matte foundation, I would honestly suggest trying to find something in between a matte and a dewy foundation, because some of the dewy foundations could be a little like too dewy, and they slip around and they don't really stay good. Is MAC foundation worth the price? Melissa, actually, MAC foundations in comparison to a lot of the other like prestige brands is not that expensive. I think theirs are only like 30 something dollars, where like if you buy I don't know, I've spent $60, I've spent 40, I've spent all different ones. So there's a MAC a couple years back, I guess, because the market was getting so over flooded, they kind of set their prices back, and it's easier to buy it now for cheaper. You could buy things like their eyeshadows. I showed you guys the other day in a live. I have this little palette thing, and if you just buy the pan with the eyeshadow in it, it's only $6, so, I mean, yeah, that's expensive, but I know it's not affordable for some people. Let me see. You're gonna be 60 on Saturday, Cindy Lou Who. Happy birthday. Ochre paint pot. Oh, really, Roselle? I have to try those. See, I like getting those. M. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I wish I looked. Yes, there is a double wear white light. If you're not into like heavy makeup, get like a good CC cream or something like that is It Cosmetics. They have, some nice stuff that actually covers, but it's not heavy and it's not I don't know. It's not also like sheer, like a lot of like tinted moisturizers and shit like that. Oh, hold on. I gotta just let my dog out. Hold on. He's scratching. He's scratching at the door. Ooh. Oh my god, he scared the crap out of me. He wants to go out now. It's pouring rain. Oh my god. Sorry. My husband opened the door. I went to grab the handle and the door just like flew open. That scared the shit out of me. You hear him yelling at this fucking dog. You want to go? I just started downpouring and now he's like, "Ooh, let me go outside." Sorry if there's men in here. Yeah, I'm sorry if there's any men in here. I don't know. I'm so over primers. I feel like you don't really need them. If you have a good foundation and a good moisturizer, you don't need a good primer. You don't really need a primer so much. Like the Estee Lauder Double Wear, I've tried it with all different primers and I just like it on its own. I can't when you put it primer underneath it, it gets like weird, gets cakey looking. Mhm. Moxie, you're recovering. I'm trying. I didn't buy a lot of makeup for like 2 years because when my mom was sick, I just didn't have time. Um, yes, figure skating coach, the Born This Way. That's a good one. It has first of all, it has hyaluronic acid in it, which is good because it helps your skin retain moisture. So that's always a good thing to have in your foundation. It's nice to have some beneficial. It Cosmetics just came out with one. I bought it the other day. And that one's actually pretty good too because it's kind of lightweight, but it has good coverage. Thanks for the apply. Yeah, Melissa, I didn't really like MAC foundations. What did I just buy? I bought not the I can't remember the name of it. It's in my bathroom, so but yeah, they're I don't know. Their foundations, I'm not that crazy about them. If you're gonna spend the money, I would say go to Estee Lauder or even Lancome tint. What is it? Tint Diolé? I don't know. I don't speak French. Which one oxidizing? No, I never tried the NYX paint pots. That's interesting. Hmm. Love beer, it absolutely is okay to not be into makeup. Yeah, Maybelline Baby Skin, they still make that. I liked that one when it came out. Yeah, Carrie, the skincare is important. Like, sometimes I slack, but you don't have to spend a lot of money on good skincare products. There's decent shit in the drugstore. You just gotta know what ingredients to look for. Is that right? I wear Estee Lauder. Wait, figure skating oh, no, I'm sorry, that was Mary asking figure skating coach. Delusional dispeller. How are you? Where have you been? Where the hell have you been, delusional dispeller? I have not seen you in a hot minute. M's coffee convo. Why were you being talked about today? That kind of got me mad. I'm like, if you're gonna talk like if I hear that somebody said something about me, I'm not gonna address it until I see it myself. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody, I don't know, mentioned me in a video, like I'll have to go watch the video because I'm not gonna like get on here and not know what I'm talking about. Does that make sense? Um, And I feel like she didn't even know, like, watch your video or really understand what it was about. And it just goes to show that she was so fake the other day in that live because, you talked bad about Emily, not Emily. I know your name's not Emily. I don't know why I said that. Um, so you came and bashed everybody on your own channel, especially Brian. I mean, Brian, Brian, you got torn apart. It doesn't bother me. I know, other people get upset by it. Marianne gets upset. And she got, what they were doing to her wasn't right. I don't care when people talk about me. It's just like whatever. I don't really give a shit. It's not like I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, and I'm not gonna be that upset over it. It's just whatever. Mm. Moxie, she's still live? No. Or is she on somebody else's live? And she's saying how Barbie and Science Girl had to leave YouTube, and no, they don't have to leave. It's just that like they shouldn't be mad at everybody else. They should be mad at their friend who put them in this position. Because I said, and that's one of the things I said to Science Girl today. I said, your friend put you in a bad position, so she allowed that. I said I would never use a friend's channel to do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because she doesn't want the trouble on her channel, so she uses other people's. I would be like, "Listen, just stay out of it." And I told her, she's like, "I'll tell her, to stop talking about it." I said, "Don't listen, I'm a big girl. I don't need anybody sticking up for me. I'm a big girl. I can stand up for myself. I have no problem doing it." Um, Most of the time I don't because I don't even care, but if I need to, I will, and I said, I let her keep talking about me, go ahead. I said, "Good, more people will watch my videos. Thank you. Thanks for the free advertisement." Like, whatever, They right, Stephanie, you're probably good point, Stephanie. And I said to her too today, I said, "It's really sad." Because I said, "I see your she had a photography video on her page. I don't know if anybody caught that." I said, "You're really talented, and it's kind of sad that, because I'm into photography too, and I'm like, it's kind of sad." I said, "But whatever." We just basically left off like, I won't talk about you, you won't talk about me. That's it. I'm done. I told her, I said, "I don't even want any part of this shit anymore. It's so stupid." Absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either, Melly, because I really would never call somebody over here. Like, I don't know. I just think it's like a little weird, but to each their own, To each their own. Tilly May. Steph 75. 75. I've always thought your name said 75. I only feel safe coming here to meet Mobster's channel because I like everybody, but I feel weird going into. Oh, Steph, don't worry about it, Just talk, and as long as you're not saying anything negative in those people's chats, they don't care, See, I don't want people shouldn't feel like that. Nobody should be made to feel like, "Oh my god, if I go in another channel, I'm gonna be looked at." Natalie from California, CA. I know she goes in Go Lately's chats. I see her in there all the time talking. That's totally fine. Totally fine. Don't feel like you have to choose. It was different with Laura because I'm friends with her, and I explained this to Science Girl too today. I said, "Listen, this lady put my personal information on the internet. Like, she showed my phone number. Then she said the town that I live in on one of her lives that of course she erased, but um and then like made comments about my family and um she said she talked to my family or something. I don't know. She said a lot of dumb shit. So stupid. And I said, that's a person that like I don't want anybody that I tell personal business to be telling her my personal business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that woman knowing anything about me. I just don't want anything to do with her. I don't want a person like that in my life. And And so if, you're gonna be friends with her, I don't know you well enough to trust you to, like, keep things between us necessarily. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust anybody fully. I don't, my motto in life is don't tell people things if you don't want them knowing it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you don't want something getting out that you said, don't tell people. It's simple, very simple. Don't tell anybody, you know? Who is meth face? I don't know, half pint. Who are you talking about? So, exactly, one trigger snap. Yeah, she gets very triggered by me, and I actually think it's kind of funny because she gets very angry, and I'm like, wow, it's kind of funny. I realized that letting go of my drama was a healthy thing. Ended up having anxiety, not worth it. As my mom always said, don't associate. Yeah, Marianne Perkins. My mom kind of said the same thing. Like when I was younger and I was in like junior high, like I always hung out with the popular girls. I wasn't like, myself really maybe that popular, but I hung out with that crew, with that clique. And after a while, I just got sick of it. And I kind of went off and did my own thing because they were so catty. There was all like bullshit and drama, and I was just like, ugh, like I'm so tired. I don't want to deal with this shit. So me and my girlfriend, my one friend, my best friend, hung out with mostly guys. It was like us and then like 20 guys. That's how it went. I couldn't do the big girl cliques. I had a lot of girlfriends, but like, I don't know, I just couldn't do the girl cliques. I don't know. That's why I love you. There's no secrets with you, so it doesn't put me in a weird place ever. Yeah, bitch and bell. Like I don't. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm calling you bitch and bell, Mandy. Thank you, Cindy Lou Who. Cindy Lou Who. Yeah, it's usually like a chill vibe in here. Everybody's kind of just hanging out, and that's what I like about it. Yeah, Alexis P. I know. Yeah, you're another person that I see in there, and you talk to everybody, and I'm sure there's cool people on her channel. Sarah came in here one day and she was kind of talking with us and she was being cool. I don't know if she changed her mind about us, but whatever. What I really feel bad for is Pink because if I could think of anybody that's like so not deserving of this shit, and I don't even really know what happened with all these emails, and I was kind of confused. I guess if you miss it like while it's happening, I haven't gotten like a straight story on exactly what happened with her. But nevertheless, I mean, do people have any kind of consideration what this woman's going through that her mom, she has two aging parents and her mom is on her way to losing, her mind, like dementia, and that's hard. That's a really hard thing to deal with is to watch somebody that you love not know who people are or in distress or and upset because they're suffering. And I'm like, you don't know what this woman's dealing with in her life. And to give her pile more shit on her over such petty, stupid things, it's just really says a lot about who people are, you know? Jen, I will put it in the chat for you. I'm a little shitty at I've been trying to keep up on my emails, but I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Some days it's just hard. Oh, I wanted to ask you guys, has anybody seen being there around? Please tell me yes. Please. Being there. Does everybody know who that is? I thought about her today and I'm like, I haven't seen her in anything for like a week or a couple weeks. Oh my God, analyzer asked Molly to do her so she is dead. What? Here is the wait. Megan Webster did hear what she said. Says she's threatened and things. What? Wait, Brooke. What? Mika Mobster did hear what she said about how MGL said that she is threatened by, and she thinks you're gonna go kill her. Me? I'm gonna kill her. I don't kill people. The fuck. What? Yeah, oh, it's so scary. Oh, Kimmy C, I hope so, I hope so. I know she was starting they put her on morphine, and I don't know. I just, like, that's so sad. So, so sad. Michelle, no, being there was actually sick. I mean, she showed it, all. Lady A or Miss Analyzer, that's the one who she said she was and who? Who's nervous I'm gonna kill them? Were they joking? Like, what? Oh my god, what the fuck? So weird. Yeah, Cindy Lou, that's scary. It's a very scary thought. Purple Rain, of course. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. I saw being there in a comment today. Oh, good. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope she's all right. I haven't seen her. I know she's like, she's in, where is she? Australia? I gotta stop doing this. I'm getting bad wrinkles. Oh, okay, good. Purple Rain. Awesome. Great. Tell her, tell her I said hi because I haven't heard from her. So I was hoping she was okay. She's joking about feeling threatened. Someone said she's threatened by you. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, I heard there was like more stuff being said, but I couldn't find it, and I really didn't feel like sitting through everything. So I was just like, whatever. Um, it's basically like you could like put the CD. It reminds me of this station we have here called WBLI, where like it's like usually the only radio station that comes in crystal clear, because it's like the Long Island station. And they play literally like the same 10 songs the whole day over and over again, you know? And I used to work at this place, and that's all they used to have on because it's the only radio station you could really get like good reception. Because a lot of the um stations out in the city, some of them don't come out that, come that good out here on Long Island. And that's what she reminds me of. It's like she just says the same things in every video. It's like, "Ugh, somebody kill me," you know? Same stories. It's crazy. I have a mixed channel. Hold on, hold on. Hi, I am new here. I have a mixed channel. Mostly take care of Riverside Cemetery and Pokemon. What? Walk from a Melanie Sweet Butterfly. I'm confused by that one. I'm not gonna lie. What Pokemon and cemeteries? I don't know. Good. I heard you people were on another room, so I thought I'd pop in. Molly's like, oh, oh. Wait, is she still live from like way before, or is this a new one now? I'm confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, everything she says, it's like a broken record. It's just like skipping and skipping. It's like the same, like, she reminds me of this like drunk, a drunk aunt and uncle who, like, when you're on the phone with them, they repeat the same fucking story every time you're on the phone with them, and you're just like, oh my God, I heard that 100 times. It's like 100. Oh wow, really, Moxie? That's interesting. So yeah, she had third one tonight. I don't have this much time to sit on here. Like sometimes I'm like, I want to do them during the day, but I'm like, during the week, I'm just so busy. Like I really just don't have time. My son's in hockey and swimming, and we have all these activities going on, plus homework. And I mean, I barely have time to talk to my friends, like, and my cousin, that I talk to on a pretty much daily basis. Um, it's hard. I have to, like, schedule phone calls with people sometimes, like, "Hey, call me during the day," because I really only try to do this stuff too when my son's not home. Because I probably said that a million times, but it's just hard when he's home. Me, if she's screaming at you, calling you a racist girl. Oh, yeah, I'm racist. That's why, I'll show you my iPod, how racist I am. I don't even think I have any songs by white people on my iPod. Like, really? I'm racist? Okay. Uh, What I said was not that's not racist. I mean, somebody needs to give this girl the definition of racist. I said that, oh, they threw you out of their own community and we threw you back. That's not racist. I don't know how that's racist, but it was like a joke. Like if I said men threw you to the women and the women threw you back, would you think I'm sexist? Like I don't it wasn't meant to be racist. It was just a joke. Like John got thrown out of one community and here he is, they're throwing them to the white people. And we're like, no, no, we don't want him. Take him back. Like, it wasn't because of his skin color. It's just, forget it. It wasn't funny. I already apologized to him. He accepted my apology. Let's all move on. Let's move on. Unbelievable. Polka dot Suzanne. I don't care what I say. No, I don't. Bullying. Are you serious? I guess we know what donations went to buying subs. Yo, every time I'm on the phone on here with you guys, Siri starts talking and I'm not even touching my phone. And you've already explained it. Guess they missed that. Yeah, I explained it already once and I'm not going to explain it again. And really the only person that it matters is John because, and I deleted it too. I told him I would. I mean, he sent me the link, so it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I sincerely apologize. I really feel like an asshole because sometimes you write things and then, they come to bite you in the ass 2 months later. I forgot totally about it. I just wasn't thinking about it. You know how many comments I leave? Like, how would I ever remember that? She's nuts tonight. Meme is she's nuts every night. She's nuts. Meme, did you change your name? I think I remember your picture, but with a different name. But you're good people. I'm just saying. It's okay if you did. I mean, everybody does it. Eating 300 every other day. Yeah, that's a little suspicious. You don't just start getting new cats meow. Don't your African American viewers count? Absolutely, but I don't know if any African American viewers are in here. I'd have to look at my analytics and see what my base audience is, if that's even on there. I don't know if it is. She's still talking about me. Hey, wife swap said only black people. Oh, Beth, thank you. Good point, Beth. Beth, I'll read your comment out loud. Hey, on wife swap, she said only black people can't swim. That was in a she said that in a dinner conversation, I think, like on her tape. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, why would you say it? That's like, oh yeah, that's like a little stereotypical racism right there for you. Oh my God. But then you're gonna point the finger at somebody else. Okay. No idea what you're talking about. You can ask every single person that knows me. I use 8 a sub. Kiki, you ate a sub? You cannibal. Who's cat? Wait, hold on. What's up with this cat's meow person and me and my family? I don't worship Chris Watts and give him money. Why would I give Chris Watts money? Like, really? Come on. She's so stupid. Yeah, okay. I'll show you my bank statements. I give Chris Watts money. What the fuck are you talking about? Just because you criticize somebody, that doesn't mean that you support them, a murderer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that logic. That's such black and white thinking, for a narcissist. That's actually normal thinking for a narcissist. Cat's meow is hating on me. All right, well, that's cool. Not hating on me. That's not my intent. Just had a few questions. Cat's meow, what's your questions? I'll answer them for you. I'm all about answering questions. I can't see, my contacts are so dry right now. Yeah, that's cool, Purple Rain. She could keep doing that. I like that I make her so mad. I think it's because I'm kind of unfuckwithable. So, she gets angry. My name's a trigger for her. She gets very triggered by watching me. And I think it's kind of funny. And I guess Pink triggers her too at this point. Poor Pink. I hope she's doing okay. Um, Imagine, like, that would be so funny. My husband is black, and I can tell you, you are far from a racist. She's crazy. Yeah, she's ridiculous. Give me a break. I'm racist. She has no idea. First of all, living in New York, like, you really can't be racist. It's kind of hard, you know? It's very mixed around, especially where I live. We have a lot of Latino families. We have a lot of families from Pakistan and India. Um, you know, black people, white people. I mean, like, a lot of Asian people in this area. Actually, there's a lot of Asian people, I guess, because the college is up there, and a lot of them settled in the area because there's doctors. You know, I live next to a hospital, near a hospital. So it's a pretty big, like, melting pot. So it's kind of hard to be racist, you know? I mean, give me a break. So stupid. It's not like, it's not like I'm from some predominantly white town. I mean, my school I went to, there was no black people in my school growing up, but that was just my district. The surrounding districts were mixed, where I live now, it's very mixed. I mean, so, and I kind of like that. I want my son to go to a more diverse, school because I didn't have that when I was in school. But I mean, you're talking 20, well, 30 something years ago on Long Island. Um, People were just coming out to this end of the island from Brooklyn and Queens. And, almost all of my friends and my, parents, they're like, most of my friends' parents are from the city and they came out here. Um, so and my parents are both from the city. Miko Masa, I really want to talk to you about the bed. Hey, NYC, we'll catch up. You could email me anytime. Thank you for making me feel comfortable. Yeah, Alexis P. I would never like kick people out of here just because they watch other people on another channel. If they came in here acting like an asshole, yeah. But if you're in here and you're being cool, I don't see why I would do it. Because I'm like the kind of person that I always got along with everybody in school. I didn't really have any enemies. Like, I don't know. I was just kind of like chill and laid back. And I'm still like that in life. I get along with everybody. I'm pretty easy to get along with. I don't have like, yeah, my family, but that's like, and I know she's like trying to use that against me. And she's like, "Oh, you're angry. I'm so angry." Dude, like, first of all, watch my videos because I don't care what you have to say. If you don't know the whole story, I don't like your opinion means nothing to me. But my family, a lot of the stuff between me and my, aunts and my extended family all comes from this one incident. No, well, it was more than once. It was going on for 2 years, but came from this thing that happened that had nothing to do with me really. Cousins, between 2 of my cousins, and that one of them told me something, and that's where their hatred stems from because my opinions on it were very strong at the time. Because it's so hard to explain without saying it. It's just not my place. I don't want to re-victimize the victim. That's why I don't want to say what it is. Um, was I never knew Makeup Mobster was the only one that mocked Shanann, according to MGL. That is, yeah. Happy, happy, happy. Give me a break. I like, dude. Again, those comments are all public, so go ahead. I admitted it. I'm like, so what? And I didn't mock her. First of all, I was critical of her. Did I mock her? I laughed at a joke about her eyebrows, I'm not gonna lie. Um, people make fun of my eyebrows. Whatever. Thank you, Stephanie. MGL just called us punks. Punks. Who uses that? Punk. Yo, punk. Yeah. Pink's in here. Is she in here? If she is, hey, Pink. I hate seeing her involved in this shit because, like, I've never seen somebody who so badly tries to avoid all this shit and then gets her name dragged through it like this. She don't need this shit right now, man. She really doesn't. And I think it got taken. Listen, first of all, I do not think Pink would put fake things in a package that she got. I just don't. I don't know. And I think it was all in fun and games. And that's not so. If you go on Google and you review, or Amazon, all right? If you go on Amazon and you leave a bad review for a product, are you trying to destroy the business by doing that? No, you're reviewing a product. That's all she did. That's not trying to destroy somebody's business. She's reviewing what she got. I don't see a problem with that. That's like everybody does that. People review shit all the time. There's YouTube channels entirely dedicated to reviewing products. That's not trying to ruin somebody's business. One of the biggest, probably highest paid, richest YouTubers, Jeffree Star, started his channel and a makeup company off of reviewing products, other makeup products. So, I mean, I'm sorry if somebody didn't like what you sent. It happens. I don't think it's I think to say she's trying to destroy your business is a little bit of a stretch. Just a little stretch Armstrong right there. A little bit. You bet. Okay, Big Red. Check my email after you're live for Pink. Okay. I will do that, Pink. I didn't see her comment. Just let Leanne know. Okay, it can wait. Okay, thanks, Pink. I'll definitely do that. I mean, yeah, I think she's stretching that a little bit. Brian's Brian, man. Brian's funny, you know? I don't like that she calls him a liar though, because like I pay attention to the things that Brian says, and I've never like he speaks the truth, man. And it may not be pretty all the time, but I've never caught him lying ever. I mean, I've heard him retell things that have happened, and he retells the story exactly how it happened. So I'm saying that there's going to be more videos. Oh my God. Go ahead, make more videos about me. Make more videos. It makes me more money. Go ahead. The fuck out of here. Oh, thank you. Put my name out there. Thank you. What, you're going to find more comments about Shanann? Oh my God. Go ahead. Like you must be pretty damn bored. Oh my God. I have to go. I have company. Ooh, Pink. Yeah. Hang out with that company and forget all this shit. Because real people, not that you guys aren't real people, but I'm saying, like, if there's real people in your home, your family's around, you should be paying attention to your family. My family's sleeping. That's when I do this. My family's at work and school. That's when I do this. That's when I dedicate. My son comes home from school. I'm not going to be sitting here on a live for sure. No. It's a very big thing to me to make sure I go to his hockey things, even though sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel like freezing my ass off today because it's so cold in there. But I have to, because when I think back and I remember I used to run track and I did cheerleading for like one season, and my mom wouldn't come to the game. She was like, I don't want to get cold. She didn't like sports at all, my mom. So she was like, I don't want to sit at a football game. And I was like so upset. And my mom was very supportive of everything I did in life. But like that was one thing that I was like, my mom, go to the therapist. And I'm like, my mom didn't come to my cheerleading game, like, no. But no, I mean, my dad never came to anything, forget it. Like, he just didn't give a shit. I'm so pissed with what she's saying. Meme, don't get pissed. It's all this. It's all fluff. It's so irrelevant, and who cares? I literally, like, when I hear it, I'm like, it's kind of weird hearing my name or somebody talking about me that on like a video, but that's about all it does to me. I don't really care what she has to say. I like that she's so bothered by me though. I like that I get under her skin a little bit. Um, my husband and son don't make me happy. Okay. My s See, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I've never said anything like that about her. I might laugh at the way she acts and her horrible advice that she tries to give, like, "Go for a run, go take a shower." It's like, "Oh, yeah, that's the solution to everything." But I would never, do that with her family. She's pissed. Let me get my little violin. Anyway, who's a liar, blooming accents? Me? A little losing a lot. She wasn't live when I came on here though, was she? She's calling you out like you're scared of her. I ain't scared of shit. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. It's all an act, and if you gotta use me to get more attention at this point, that's pretty sad. Because I'm not that exciting. Dysfunctional grapevine, I'm dead. Oh Lord. Loud. Yeah, I know how she gets. She gets crazy. And it's kind of funny. I'm not a Chris Watts supporter. Get the fuck out of here. It's so stupid. Go ahead. Just because I thought his wife was controlling and not the nicest to him, that does not mean I support what he did. Oh, yeah, I support a guy who killed his children and stuffed them in oil tanks. That's totally my thing. I do it all the time. It's like, come on. Give me a break. Mary, when you get time to look up Pokemon, do not. What is with this Pokemon stuff? I'm so confused. Talk about. Wait. I made a two video on them, and I do not like to talk about other YouTuber makeup apps that open my eyes up. Thank you. Oh, okay, Melanie. I'm so confused, but all right. I thought she changed, and it's really nice. Yeah, figure skating coach. That's why I was worried for Laura. I'm like, you're gonna align yourself with this person who's like just negativity. Just because she says she's positive, people could tell. Um, People could tell when you're really genuine. You don't need to say it. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to talk about how genuine you are, how great you are. It's like those people that overpost about their, significant other on Facebook, and then you're like, wait, aren't you the person that's always calling your husband an asshole all the time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, you don't have to blow sunshine up everybody's ass. Like, my husband is amazing. I don't go telling, everybody all the time he is, but I mean, it's not like I never say anything nice about him. Of course I do, but he shows it. Everybody that knows him knows what kind of guy he is, so it's not something I don't have to convince people. I feel like when people do that, they're more trying to convince themselves that things are true. Beth, I don't think she's jealous of me. I just think I get under her skin because, like, she kinda can't get at me, you know? I don't kiss her ass, I don't acknowledge her, like, I'm just she's like a non-factor in my life. She's irrelevant. I need a damn cold sore, not you have a damn cold sore, not herpes. Oh my god. Who has herpes? What are we whoa. Hey, whoa. Kiki, every time I see your name, the Drake song pops in my head. Oh, Ben's in here. Hello, Ben. I feel like anybody named Ben should have an English accent. Hello, Ben. Oh, what's so funny that she was saying before? She's like, Brian's got a disabled wife and he's calling people the R word. And I'm like, do you know that, like, Laura uses that word more than anybody else in the world? Why are you're so offended by it, yet she says it constantly and then blames it on New York. It's a New York thing. Everything's a New York thing. Everything's a New York thing. No, it's not. No. Not all negative behaviors we have are from being from New York. Some of them are from being, brought up in shitty families. Some of them are from hanging out with our friends on the streets, not everything's just because of New York. I get a little annoyed with that because don't blame New York because it's not always New York. Sometimes people are just assholes. Honey Boner is a stalker. Stay clear of that one. Figure skating coach. So, Mile High Club. Ooh, Pink's going in the Mile High Club. Nice. I just reported her too. I'm so disgusted. Thank you. You don't even have to. Don't even bother. Don't waste your time. She's she's not even worth the 2 seconds that it takes to report. It's just so ugh. Yes, Chicken Little, I saw that. And I feel like I don't even care what he said about me. I actually feel really sorry for him that his mother would drag him into YouTube drama. Like, to me, that's disgusting. Why would you bring your kid into that? Like, ugh, I don't know. This makes me feel uncomfortable. I would never put my kid in a position like that and ask him something like that. That's just terrible. Terrible. My son has no idea who that woman is and never will, you know? Um, I don't even talk about this shit with my husband, it's so stupid. It doesn't belong in my family, like, I don't know. Crow friend, you're making me wanna go out and smoke a cigarette now. I wish I could smoke just in this room. No, I need to start my Chantix. My Chantix. I see you, some of us already. Some of us did already. I see what? The New York thing claim all mixed kids have nappy hair. What? Purple Rain? All mixed kids have nappy hair? I don't think that's true. Who said that? That's terrible to say something like that. That's not true at all. Eee. Ooh. Molly came in my chat and told us she went live and told people I knew she was coming. No, Diane, you want to call in? I'm going to send you a link. You want me to send you a link? I want to hear it. What? Hold on. Diane, did you ever do the live the other day? Because you sent me an email, but it said Marianne, so I didn't know if you meant to send it to me. She doesn't even know what Laura's name is either. She's like purple, perplexed, resurrected, I'm like, you don't even know her name. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm racist. I know. Yeah, I'm so racist with my Tupac shirts and my Biggie Smalls shirts, right? I'm a racist. My Wu-Tang hat. You send me link. Okay, all right. I'm gonna send it to you, Diane. Hold on. I'm a little slow when it comes to links. Where's Marianne? Is she in here? Marianne. Hold on, I got it. Is she live, Marianne? Where'd she go? Hold on. Where are you? What? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. I just talked to this girl today. Ridiculous. Marianne, I'm gonna get off soon and I'll call you if you're in here. That's fucking bullshit. It really is. Man, these people are crazy. Oh, all right, Marianne. You don't have to take a timeout in my chat. You could stay here. No timeouts here. I'm letting Diane call in real quick. I can't stay on like that much later because I really have to get to bed. I have to get to bed. I'm such a grandma these days. I just don't want to, dude. It's the mornings. I am so not a morning person, like at all. It's so hard for me to get up in the morning. Hold on, let me just send this to Diane. Yeah, it's so hard for me to get up in the morning. I'm so not a morning person. I hate the mornings. I love that Marianne puts herself in timeouts. She's the funniest fucking person ever. Marianne, yeah, I just read that and I'm kind of really annoyed about it, to be honest with you. And we still have to talk, so we'll talk about that. Cause that just got me a little fucking pissed off. Especially after the conversation that I just had. I thought maybe, you know, she acted completely like everything was just so cool. When is my son on on a break? Oh, we don't have break any, like we just had our winter break, so I don't know when spring break is. I have no idea. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go down like that, Marion. I'm kind of pissed off, to be honest with you. If I start smoking again, I'm gonna slap you silly. You better not, figure skating coach. I don't know if Diane got my link. Is she in here? Can anybody?
Hello.
There she is. There she is. Hey, what
Oh my
happened?
God. Okay, so I'm live having ladies' night, and then my connection went out, and I
Right,
left the chat. I get back
right,
in, and I hear Wendy says to me, "Oh, and Diane, Molly Golightly's in here." So I said, "Get out of here."
right.
So she said she checked to make sure it was her. It was her. She was just trolling. She was
What?
trolling my chat. Yeah, she was saying things like I like tamales, and then she was typing in boobs, and then she
What?
said that this was really Jake, and not her. And then she said that what did she say? She didn't like that Brian was in there, but she wanted to talk to me. She told me to call her, and I'm like, oh, do you mean you want me to call you now? I said, why don't you just come up on panel? Because
Right.
I knew that she knows that I did a live stream, and I did do the live stream Tuesday
Yeah.
night.
Oh, good. I gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I did the live stream about, getting the money back. And I said, just refund the money.
Right.
So I know that she must have heard it or someone told her about it.
Right.
So then she wouldn't come up. She said, I only use my phone. I don't know how to download Google Hangout.
Right.
And she was just acting silly. So then she goes live. And of course, we said, of course she went live. I mean, why wouldn't she?
Right. Right.
So my friend sends me a clip. I'm going to play you the clip of what she said in her live stream. She
Okay.
lied. She told her chat that I knew she was coming and that we talk all the time.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to play it for you. Hold on.
She's
She's crazy.
Wait, where is this from? It's from somebody else's live?
No, she went after she left my live. She went live and told her chat that I knew
Oh.
she was coming into my ladies' night and that we talk all the time.
Oh, she's gonna strike my channel again though if we play that. You think she's gonna could
Well,
she?
I played it. I mean, I played it on
Oh,
mine.
she'll be coming. Wait. Because I want to think, because I don't want her to
Oh,
have any
all right.
power
I
over
won't
me.
do it then. I
Yeah, yeah,
mean,
yeah. I mean, I don't. I normally I would, but I have 2 strikes already, so she already
all right.
got me
No,
twice.
no. It's fine. I won't. But that's exactly what she said. She says Diane and I, we have a love hate relationship. Listen, I have never spoken to that woman on
What?
the phone ever, but I did call her and leave
Wow.
a message when I was calling on behalf of Marion Perkins to get the money back. I did leave
Wow.
her a message, and she never called me, but she called Marion Perkins two
Wow.
times, and Marion didn't answer. And I said in my live stream on Tuesday night that she probably was going to call her to try to, work things out with her and maybe say, I'll give you another free session. No, I knew that she was going to try to manipulate Marianne, and I didn't want to do that.
No.
I didn't want her to do that. So yeah, I did the live stream,
Oh my
and I
god.
wanted her to come up on panel. If she would have come up, I would have said, "Give the woman her money back." Now,
Wait. Hold on, Diane. Everybody's saying she's shut down. What do you mean she's shut down? Her channel's down, or oh, she started her live. Never mind. She
yeah, no,
restarted. All
yeah,
right, go ahead.
she went and started her live, and I think she did it to try to. I think she did it to come in and get people to go over her to her live stream. I don't know. I mean, my people are not her people, so that makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't even make
You know what I
sense.
mean?
She's
It
crazy.
makes
She
it makes no sense.
so wait a second now. Did nothing got accomplished with getting Marianne's money back
Nope,
then?
nope. Nope, nothing got accomplished. But she said to me in the live stream, she was typing, and Diane, call me. So I said, do you want me to call you now or later?
Right.
Because I see now, I think she was just trolling me. I'm pretty sure if I called her again, she wouldn't take my
See,
call. I
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I just want the money back.
Yeah, just give the girl her money back and just call it a day. You could afford it. It's not like you're broke. You're bragging about how much money you got. She's like, "Ooh, I went shopping at wherever." Dude,
Yeah,
you think I can't afford a
exactly.
Victoria's Secret bra? Come on, they're not, Um, what do you call it? Hold on a second now. She I really think that this is all being done on purpose. I feel like it's all she even kinda said it today. She was like, "I can't just sit back, and look crazy." So I think she knows that, she has to, drum up some controversy, and now all of a sudden she's getting, like somebody just said in the chat, she's getting, like, 300 subs a day. I'm like, "From what?"
Yeah, from what? And by the way, I can't see chat right now.
Mm,
So hello to everyone. um, I don't understand why she came in. I really have no idea, other than she had to have heard about. And this is the thing. I'm going to just say this. I have never had anything against Laura. I told you,
yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah, I never had anything against Laura. She said my name on her live stream today. She
mhm,
named me as one of the people making a video about her. No, I went on a live stream that Stephanie Brown had the other night,
right, right,
and I did say that I spoke to Laura prior to that live stream that she had with
right,
Molly, and I said to Laura, I said, I think Molly is hitching her wagon to you because I think that you have a good channel.
right,
You're smart, you're intelligent, blah, blah, blah. So, but then when I saw the live stream or the portion of what I did see, I totally could not, I just could not believe that what was going down, and that Laura was getting so angry at her chat and making excuses for Molly while Molly was
yeah.
attacking that woman.
It was sad. It's kinda sad to see that because 'cause I'm like, "You're better than this, and this is going to ruin your channel. You're gonna destroy your channel. You're gonna
Yeah,
destroy your reputation. Look at all these people that are, in the wake of this shit now." But, what's her name? Her friend doesn't even wanna come up on YouTube anymore. The girl
yeah,
Science Girl, she's like, "I'm done. I don't wanna have anything to do with any of this shit." But then I just saw what she sent about Marianne, so I don't know how true that is. But,
yeah. And it's like it's like Laura. I don't know. I mean, she was friends with Pink, and now
right.
she's arguing with her, and she was talking badly about her. I mean,
Very mean,
yeah,
very
she was
mean.
so mean today about
Right.
Pink, and I didn't understand it. I mean, really, I mean, the majority of people around here don't like Molly, so I don't.
Right.
You could have done it in a different way.
Right.
Could have
Right.
done it in a different way, because I said to her, if this is about getting more support for your channel or more viewers, and because let's face it, she is doing it for the money. Laura is doing it for the money.
And she's admitted it. It's not
Yeah,
like we're just saying that.
yeah, no.
She admitted it.
This is how
She's
she's
straight up.
earning money. Absolutely.
Right. Right.
If she has, I think she said she had 63 Patreons. So
Right.
if they pay $20, I don't know how it goes a month, or if they pay month. She's bringing you
Yeah, they
money
pay
from that.
monthly.
Okay, so she's bringing you money, and I have nothing against that. People who want to make money.
Right. Yeah, no, yeah, there's nothing, but don't step on people and, keep your integrity while you do so.
Yeah, and
That's
that's
how
the
I
word.
feel.
Yeah, and that's the word she keeps using, is integrity. Well, I feel
Mm,
that when you throw your friends under the bus like that,
right.
that's bad. It happens in our community. It has happened with me and a real friend outside of YouTube.
Right,
And
right,
then
right.
she starts using me for content because, we had a falling out. I
Right.
don't like that shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, no. It was just I just felt like I had to step away because I just don't wanna this woman's already, like, done things to, like, try to harm me, basically, put my family in harm's way. I'm not going to be I
Exactly.
don't
I don't
I
blame
don't want
you.
anything to do with her. Like, I don't wanna end up on a live because Laura has a tendency to do that sometimes where she puts the people on lives. Like, John Crimes didn't know the one time that me and Pink were gonna be there, and you could see he's all upset, you
Right,
know?
right.
And I don't wanna do that, I just don't wanna do that to her. So, uh,
And
I
I
don't know, it's
understand.
sad.
I understand, but why, why did it have to happen this way? I mean,
Right.
could have handled it another way. And
Right.
I think it all popped off mostly because of what happened with Pink, saying that Pink was going to be up there. And meanwhile, Pink is telling me, no, 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 no. I never said that I was going on her camera.
Right. 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 Right.
So it could have started there. It didn't have to escalate. And, if you're going to lose friends that
Yeah.
quickly because you want to have Molly on, look, we can't tell anyone who they can have on their channel. I mean,
No, yeah, she could do whatever she wants. It's just that don't expect me to be like sitting there with that. I don't trust that woman and I don't want anything to do with
right,
her. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like
right.
I need to keep my distance from her. Me and her, our personality types are just no, they're no good together.
Exactly,
They're not
exactly.
gonna mix.
And look what she did to you. She doxed you.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you want to be around somebody? And the fact that she came into my chat tonight trolling me was so juvenile. It
Right,
was
right,
so I played along with it, and I got juvenile too. I played a clip. We played a clip of somebody put like made a little recording of me on a night that I had a really bad night, and I was calling everybody bitches and hoes, and I went crazy. So
right.
somebody took it and put it all together, and we played it tonight. So we were just having fun. And I said to her, Molly, I'm from New York. I'm tough. I said, come up here. I
Come up
said,
here.
listen to this. Yeah, but she didn't. She left. She
See,
left.
that's the whole thing. I feel like I might be wrong, but when people like yourself have invited her on their channel, she like doesn't want to do it because I feel like when she goes on other people's channels, she has to set the precedence, you know?
Yeah.
She has to
Well,
Lori, there's nothing
Barbie.
to strike my channel for anymore. I just made the one video that she might be able to do it, so she can't strike my channel. I just made
Yeah,
it private.
and
So
this whole striking of channels
it's so
is so
immature. It's so
ridiculous.
immature. And
It
look,
is.
like who I just told everybody in my chat because I'm like, don't report her channel. Like, I dude, never ever was it a goal of mine to get her channel taken down. Like, I can't even like I'm not even capable of doing such a thing. I don't care if she has a channel. Go ahead, have your channel, make your money, take your super chat. It doesn't affect my life. I really don't care. Just
Yeah,
stop being an asshole. That's really all I care about. Stop treating people
exactly.
like shit, and thinking you could talk about people and then not affording them the opportunity to defend themselves on your channel when you're talking shit about them. You moderate the shit out of your comments. You don't even have your comments on half the time and you have like 1,000 different excuses. If you're going to talk shit, leave your comments up. Or if you're going to talk shit, leave your videos up. I leave my videos up where I'm talking shit. I have no shame in
Yeah.
my game. Um, she's a piece of
And
shit.
everyone
Fuck
is
out of
allowed
here.
to, because Molly says everybody makes videos about her, and that's bullying. No, it's
Right.
not.
No,
That's
it's
not
not.
bullying. When you're on
No.
YouTube and you have 20,000 subscribers,
Right.
you're going to have people, and you're controversial from this get go. You're
Yeah.
going to have people make videos about you. It is what it is. That's what happens to you when you
I
go
want
on YouTube.
Remember today she was talking about tags. I want to show you guys all this stuff. Hold on a second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Um She could go ahead, do what she's gotta do. I like that I get so under her skin. She's so bothered by me, and I'm like, "Why?" It's, like, so funny. Who am I? I'm nobody. She gets very, very, very oh, that one already is private. I wanna show you guys something. She mentioned this today in her, when she helps people in the how to be a YouTuber,
Oh, and how
community.
to tag things so that
Yeah.
people.
I'm
Okay.
gonna show you this, and I'm not gonna play her video, but I'm gonna put one of her videos on, but I'm not gonna play it because we know what she likes to do. You know how much time and effort it takes to do a copyright strike on somebody? Like, I
I
mean,
know. We have people in our community. There's this one woman in particular that copyrights everyone
right.
for stupid stuff.
So
It's so
ridiculous. Get
it
out of
is.
here. It really is. And I could fight it probably anyway and win it. And hold on. She thinks like everybody's broke in this world. She don't know me. Oh wait, that's not her video. Hold on. I'm gonna go to one of her videos. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is her secret to YouTube, okay? That
Okay.
she talks about. All right. Let's go. Let's just see. I'm just gonna pick one that's not that recent. Uh Let me see. We'll go
The one thing,
to
the one thing that she is telling the truth about that she just said, I
here.
think today was
Mm-hmm.
that when you get 20,000 subscribers, when you get
Right.
up to that many, you actually have an email connection to YouTube. Plus, they
Right.
will now tell you, in other words, if people,
If somebody's streaming your
yes,
videos,
or if
yeah.
somebody made a video about you,
Yeah.
they will let you know so that you can copyright them if you want to. They actually show you who did it.
Oh,
So that is
wow.
true when you get to 20,000 subscribers.
Check this out now. Okay, I'm gonna do a screen share. Check
Okay.
this out. All right. I want you guys to see this because, and I'm not gonna show her video, but I'll show you guys that I'm in it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this too, in case anybody's ever wondering what people's tags are on their videos. So, all right. So, okay, I'm on her channel. I'm not gonna show her video. We see that the things are disabled, right? And we see
Hmm.
that here. I'll show you this much. You see that that's her channel, right?
Right,
That's her
right.
video.
Yes.
So what you do is you go over here and you go view inspect page source, right?
Oh.
Okay, right? So what the fuck is this shit, right? You press control on my computer. It's
Oh
a
my
Mac
God.
control. Yeah, you don't know who like dude, like I'm pretty computer savvy. Anyway, you do control F, right? And you write this keywords. I don't know if everybody can see that. Hold
Well,
on.
it's kind of tiny.
Yeah, you'll see it in a second. Keywords. Okay. So you see how that little orange thing popped up?
Yeah.
Let me see if I could zoom this in a little bit more. There we go. Oh, it doesn't zoom on that one. That's weird. All right. So we go down here and here's what her tags are, which is you know what tags are, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this video has nothing to do with most of the things that she tagged it. Ready?
Hmm.
Ask, here's her tags. All right, Molly Go Lightly, fine. Go Lightly, life coach. Hashtag, I'm sorry. Then she puts Wendy Williams.
Oh,
Wendy Williams is not discussed in this video, and that's clickbait. That's what they don't want you to do. They tell you when you go to, when you first sign up for YouTube,
yeah.
and they tell you like not to put things like this in her videos, in your videos, if there's not, because that pisses people off. You're looking for a video about a specific thing. So, all right,
Right.
ready? Anti-bullying. I don't know. Kristen Cavalieri. She doesn't even talk about her in the video. Dr. Phil doesn't talk about him in the video. Life coaching for women, fine. Inspiration, fine. Motivation. There was nothing, really no life coaching stuff. And then creating a YouTube channel, how to gain subscribers,
Wow.
expand your audience, algorithm, Nick Carter, wife swap. None of those things are discussed in her video. Okay.
But isn't YouTube going to catch on to that and
Well, I
realize?
mean, it's not technically, it's not like illegal to do that. Hold on, I'm gonna just stop
No,
this
I
for a
don't mean,
second.
legal or not, but isn't that going to screw up her actually doing the correct kind of tech?
No, you want to know why she does it? She does it because she wants to get people to her channel. And, so if you use popular tags like that, people are going to come to your channel because
Wow.
those tags are basically the most searched terms. So if you go in, there's like websites where you could go in and find out what the most searched terms are on YouTube. And then
Hmm.
when you go back and you tag like Dr. Phil, Dr. Phil's very popular on YouTube. You tag Dr. Phil in your video, you're going to come up in searches about him. So that's like she said it today. She's like, and I tell everybody about the tags. What you're doing is telling people to falsely tag their videos like you do, because your videos don't even have
Right.
anything to do. I'm just going to pick another random video and let's just
Well,
see.
then I
Oh,
could tag Dr. Phil in mine because Wendy, my
mm-hmm.
co-host, was on the Dr. Phil show.
Right. Right. So wait, all right, we're gonna go back to the video with Frank Rusek, right? Okay. Hold on a second. Where she talked to him. And I want to see what her tags are on that. We'll see what her tags are. I can't see the chat right now, so excuse me. Okay. Here. Let's do the video of just him. Let's see what her tags are on there. Cause I know I looked at the other one the other day and she put Nicole Atkinson and I'm like, so you the way you tagged this whole video, it goes to show that you purposely put things in there
Right.
to get the attention from it. You know what I'm saying? Like you tagged it in a certain way. All right, let's look at this one. I want to see. I didn't look at this one.
But here's the thing. Even though she
Mm-hmm.
was doing that? Is she getting a lot of views on her videos?
I mean, this Frank Rusick video just alone, I don't even know if she would have needed to tag it because his name's in the title, and that's why I'm curious to see what else she put. It has 29,000 views on it,
Oh,
so I
okay.
mean,
But that was during
yeah,
the whole Chris Watch shit, right?
yeah, like that was. This
Okay.
is back from December 14th. So hold on a second. Let's take a look at this. Um, hold on. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting because I've heard her mentioning that before about the tags, and I was like, why is she always talking about the tags, you know? And I go look, and the reason I looked actually is because if there's this girl called Black Queen, and if you watch her video, she tells the girl to do this. She's like, put things in like Donald Trump. You know, she's telling her to do this. That's her advice to this girl, is to put all these, bullshit tags in her
Yeah, but
video.
that's so crazy. It
Yeah.
really is crazy because if you do get attention from
Right.
a viewer and they come over and they see that you're not talking about it, they're not going to subscribe to you, or they're going
Right.
to unsubscribe to you. You're not going to really gain anything.
Right, ready? Here's what under this is a video with just Frank Rusick that he supposedly sent to her. So she tagged it Frank Rusick, Shanann Watts, Chris Watts, Nicole Kessinger, Cindy Watts, Go Lightly, Must See, Shocking, Interview, Ask Go Lightly, Molly Go Lightly. Well, all right, that one wasn't that bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's her shtick though. She puts all these bullshit tags, Nick Carter, and all these bullshit tags in there to get
Why
attention.
does she put Nick Carter in
She's
everything?
obsessed with him, it sounds like. Talk about obsessed. You want to talk about me being obsessed? I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Anyway, so yeah, isn't that kind of like, it's kind of messed up. It's kind of fucked up. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's her, I don't know. I don't know how she's getting, it said she had 300, I could look at Social Blade. Which Laura told me about this thing. I don't really sit there looking at it, but it is kind of interesting if you want to see people's analytics,
Yeah, I've gone to Social Blade.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate Social Blade is, but I
Me
have looked at
neither.
it.
I don't either. I would have to sit there one day and like compare my own thing to it, but because I don't know the range that they give for the amount of money that people are making. I don't
Yeah, I
know.
think it's off. I
Yeah,
think it's
like hold on. Yesterday, yeah, on Tuesday, she gained 365 subs. Like most days, it looks like plus 24, minus 3, plus 48, minus 5, plus 23, plus 5, plus 27. And then all of a sudden, plus 23, minus 19. And then all of a sudden on Tuesday, it's like boom, plus 365 subs that she
yeah,
added.
she
How's
said
that
it.
happen?
I
How
don't
does
know. She said it on her live stream. She gained like 300 subs in one day. I don't know.
Yeah, that doesn't really happen for like no reason though. Something had to happen. Either it's from her I don't know. I don't think she gained that from partnering up with Laura. Do you? I don't know, maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's possible, but there have been people known to buy subs. You can buy subs.
Wait, hold on a second. What is this part? Yeah, I heard that you can actually do that.
Yeah.
Makeup Mobster is against her. If any catches on reports to YouTube, she will not be happy. Hope no one takes her advice. Stephanie, what do you mean by that? What's against terms of service? I don't know. I'll wait for her answer. She's telling everybody to report. I don't think anybody should report her channel. She has just as much as a right to have a channel as any of us do,
Who's telling who to report whose channel?
No, people in the chat were saying they were going to report her channel. I'm like, why? Don't bother. She's not doing anything wrong by talking shit about us. Like,
Yeah, and you know what? When you report the thing about reporting a channel for bullying or harassment or anything like that, I'm going to be honest with you. YouTube doesn't respond. They really don't respond to that stuff too often.
Interesting. Stephanie Brown just said, using false tags is against terms of service. I
It
didn't know
is.
that.
It is. Hi, Stephanie Brown.
Gray Hughes, why are you being mean to Marianne? What's going on? She said we love you in your channel, and you said hello, Starlight. Don't address me. Wasn't talking to you. What's going on? She says Frankie hates me. Yeah, Karma baby, that's okay though. He doesn't have to like me. Nobody's obligated to like me. It's okay. I'm okay with people not liking me.
Wait, I want to see the chat. Hold on, I want to look at the chat.
Diane, what kind of microphone do you have?
You know what? I don't even know.
Oh, great. I hear you, but this is a mixed community in here, so I mean, I'm not a crime channel. Said that when I was typing. Go ahead. Sorry, Diane. What do you have?
I don't know what kind it is. I just said to my husband, I need a good mic
Uh,
because for a long time I wasn't on. I didn't go on Google Hangouts. It's not that long that I've been on.
right,
So I just need this, and this, and I don't even know
right.
why. I mean, I know I didn't get the best mic there is because
No,
some
it
people
sounds
have.
pretty decent though.
There's some people who have really, really expensive mics.
There's what do you call it? I bought the blue, what the hell is this stupid
Oh, I
thing?
know what you're talking
Blue,
about.
yeah, whatever it is. And Yeti, blue Yeti.
Yes.
And then after it was like already on its way to my house, I go online and I watch this some guy did a comparison to this and then like the next one down which was like way cheaper in their line and it sounded actually better. I was kind of shocked, the cheaper one. I was like, wow, I'm like, that's pretty cool that the cheaper one sounds. But I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not
So,
gonna return it at this point. I don't feel like I hate returning things on the internet. I'm like the worst
yeah,
at
I
that.
do too.
It's so hard. So how did things leave? I gotta watch your live. So how did things leave off the other night? Like you guys who is on there?
I was
Who
on there by myself.
oh get out of here.
Yeah, I was on there by myself, and I was just. Oh no, actually, Tilly May came up with me.
Oh, okay, all right.
Tilly May came up with me because she wanted to hear the whole thing. She didn't know everything that was going on, so Tilly May
Right.
came up with me, and of course, Molly didn't show up that night. I wish she would have,
Right, right. I
but
think
I'm sure she knows.
I was gonna get into this, and I think I got into the tags. But what I was gonna say is, I feel like she kind of sets rules before she goes on people's channels. Like,
Yes,
I don't want to talk to this person because she obviously was a little taken aback because Laura has the tendency to do that. It's just, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but she just like, she invites people up on chats, and I think she doesn't think of like, oh wait, this person might not be comfortable with that person. Um, like she did it to John once and he got kind of upset, and then she did it to me. Uh, and I think she was kind of upset that she invited people. I mean, Laura gives everybody a chance to speak at least on her channel, but I think to come into yours where she's like really outnumbered, I don't think she would ever do that.
and she kept saying, "I can't." Excuse me. I can't because Brian is in here and I can't stand Brian and he makes me want to throw up. And I mean, she was just, acting
Mm.
crazy. So,
You know what? That is going to be on the internet. People are going to copy it. And when you're acting like that and you're a mother, I mean, don't you think about your son and how that's going to look when, his friends' moms hear about that and you're acting like an animal on it. I don't know. She seems to think I have an anger problem. I don't know if she watched like some old video that I don't even know what she watched, to be honest with you. Cause I'm like, I don't, she keeps saying I have an anger problem. And I'm like, where is this anger problem that you're
you
talking
have an
about?
anger problem?
Yeah. I'm like, I'm so like calm
No, you
on
don't
my
have an
lives.
anger problem.
I don't yell at people on lives.
No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
I definitely used to have an anger problem when I was younger, but I don't feel like I have one now. I feel like I'm pretty chill, to be honest with you. I mean, sometimes I get angry in my regular day-to-day life. Hold on. Stephanie says it has to be under her terms. That's why she flipped on blue topaz. Right. She was mad that she couldn't handle the pain. Exactly, Stephanie. That's exactly what it is. It has to, she's basically saying that the video has to be done on her terms, and
Right.
you know, videos have to be deleted or comments have to be disabled because when did Laura ever delete lives that or not post her lives? Now all of a sudden she's, not posting lives. Come on. The ones that she happens to be on. I find that very strange.
So, whatever happened, I mean, what happened with this supposed mole that gave out? What did they give out from her Patreon?
I got one too, to be honest with you. Somebody sent that from the gorilla site or some shit. Tell her
Hmm.
to go off. She's threatening, whatever. Keep threatening. Keep threatening and keep it on tape. I hope somebody's screen recording it. Um, what do you call it? So Wait, what was your question?
About the Patreon that got leaked out of
Yeah,
you or something.
okay, somebody sent me. I got one that was from probably like a couple of days after they did that live on that other girl's channel, right? And it was sent from like an anonymous email address, like a
Oh,
throwaway email address. So
yes.
whoever the person was, they were pretty computer savvy to know about that kind of stuff. And it was just like I like to be honest with you, I watched it. She didn't really talk that much shit about me or um she said a couple of things. I guess I found out who doesn't like me in her Patreons. There's some girl named Amanda. I'm like, I don't even know who she is. So she doesn't like me too much. But I didn't, I was like, I'm not gonna post this. I don't want to go there. Like, I'm not gonna start doing that shit, and going
But it
back
had
and
to
forth.
be it had to be somebody that is a Patreon to get that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I would think I don't really know how Patreon works. Do you have Patreon?
No, no,
Yeah.
I would never ask people to pay to come
Yeah, I don't know. It
to
feels
one of
weird.
my
So
live streams.
what do I don't understand, like, what do you I could see, like, if you have, like, a big production, like, I follow this channel called After Prison Show, right?
Uh-huh.
And this guy has, he puts on productions, he has a
Right.
couple of different people working for him, and, they do cooking shows, and they do all these, different, like, really cool things, and he's funny, but, like, to go behind the scenes to see how they go about making their production like that, like,
Yes.
that's something I could see joining Patreon for. But when you're just like a one man show, I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's like it's almost like people are paying to be friends with you, like
Yeah,
something they
and
could get for free, right?
yes.
I don't know.
What I've gotten out of Patreon from people that I know that have it, like big, big YouTubers like Peter Hollins, he's a singer.
Right,
So he has recordings out and things like that. So he has a Patreon, and it's also to help him. It's to help him, but then he gives something back. What it's supposed to be about is, like you said, take you
right.
behind the scenes, give you things that you won't put on YouTube for everyone.
Right. Like a vlog or something, like,
Exactly.
yeah.
Extra things. But we have people in our community who have Patreons who just use it to have people pay to come in so that they can talk shit
Right. Which makes
about
sense in your
people.
community.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
guess that's what it's probably used for when you're only a small channel and it's only you. I
right.
mean, well, Stephanie just said, wait, it's a live stream on YouTube and they make them unlisted, literally no different than what you're doing now. Right, exactly. And you have to share the link for it,
Yes,
which is it's because yeah, exactly. That's why we were able to see it because the person still was able to share the link from YouTube to whoever. I don't know who sent it to me, but I can tell you now, it was not figure skating coach. I know it wasn't her. I know it wasn't her because I was on the phone with her the other day and we talked about not on the phone. We were talking about something with the computer and she's like, I don't even know how to do that. And I'm thinking, like, what, it can't be her. She would never be able to, like, I don't think she's computer savvy enough to find one of those disposable sites in the the deep
right.
web. I don't think she's that doing that. I'm not saying that she's not smart. I'm just saying that she's not into technology where she would even know that something like that would exist. I just can't see her. I don't know. I just can't. Has to be somebody younger and more computer savvy.
And the
So,
other thing, when you join Patreon, you have to give like your real information goes to that person.
oh, get out of
Whoever,
here.
yeah, your real email address, everything. So,
Right, right. I'm reading the chat. They're all saying she's going crazy, having a meltdown. And
who?
we're just sitting here. It's like, let me turn the elevator music on. Ding, ding,
Molly is
ding, ding,
having a breakdown?
ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I guess so.
Why?
Dude, that's embarrassing, man, to have that on camera. I don't like do those kinds of things in my daily life. That is a sign of like instability right there, man. If
Yeah, I
people
don't know why she would do that. Well,
Yeah, with her I don't know, man, I just think of my son, like, I curse and stuff, my parents always cursed in front of me, so it's kinda like, alright, my son might hear a couple of shits and fucks every once in a blue moon, I try to watch myself around him, but sometimes it slips. Um, but to go, on this emotional, I don't know, these emotional tirades like that, it's, I don't know. Her son
Yeah.
seems so grounded too, and I'm good. It's great that he's like that. He seems
Yeah.
like a really good kid, you
Yeah,
know?
it's hard. I mean, it's hard when you have kids and, they're around or right up in your face when you're on a live stream and
Right.
you might start cursing or whatever. It's hard.
Yeah, but I mean, I have one kid, so I mean, he's sleeping now though. I would never do this while he
Right.
was awake. Like maybe when he gets older and he's out at his friend's house or he has a friend over, but still, I don't know. I don't think I would ever do this while he's like sitting. I feel weird doing this when my family's home. I don't know what it is. Like I just feel weird. I feel like I'm talking to myself,
Yeah,
and they're
I know.
listening. Marianne's Busey song. What? See what she wants. So basically, I guess that person's not. Did you ever hear from the other person that called that night about,
Oh, yeah, she did come into the chat
Oh,
and
she did.
yeah, she came into my chat the other night and I guess she's gonna just let it go. She doesn't care.
All right. That's
Um,
fair. Fair enough.
but again, I did promise Marianne that I would do what I could, and I
Good.
talked to her the other day as well. So that's, I know that Molly knows about this. Of
Right.
course she knows, and
Right.
she knows who I am because I did leave her a message, so she knows who I am.
Right.
Um, and I don't know why she's just not doing it, but I'll tell you this: if I was in the position that Laura's in, that they now talk,
Mm-hmm.
and that these women called up on her live stream, I would say to her, Molly, why don't you just pay the women back?
Right. Right. I mean, that would just be the easiest thing to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
Just, I mean, I don't know.
it's a drop in the bucket for her. I mean,
Mm,
$55, just give it back.
if she pays it back though, that's her admitting that she, ripped her off in a sense. Why is my
Here's what I found
do
on the web for if she paid the bachelor that her dad. Have a look.
what? If I paid the bachelor that her dad, have a look. Why does every time I'm on the phone with you guys, my
There's
Siri
Marianne Perkins.
goes
Hi,
off?
Marianne.
Yeah, she was in here.
Yeah, I look. So what? She has to admit every business owner, anybody who has a business of any kind,
Right.
there's going to be times when your
You're gonna have
customer
unsatisfied customers. That's what I was
exactly,
saying. I was just saying that. I'm like, that it's like if you go on Amazon and give a product a bad review, you're not destroying Amazon, you're just or the product. It's just that like, okay, this didn't work for me, but that doesn't mean that it might not work for somebody else. Um,
exactly. But she did say today that she will no longer be taking clients from YouTube.
oh well, that's probably a good idea, you
So,
know?
and maybe that was her mistake,
Right,
with to sell it on YouTube, to have
right,
people call it, because maybe there what here's just a hypothetical.
right,
Maybe there were people that did call her and pay her because they just wanted to talk with her and they wanted to maybe bullshit about YouTube shit.
right, right, right,
I don't mind paying her. But that
right.
doesn't mean that when Marianne called, that's what she wanted.
Right.
She
That's not
wanted
fair.
help.
Yeah, but you know what, Diane? Even if that's the case, even if people want to, that's when her as a professional should turn around and say, "Hey, listen, this is about you. It's not about me." You want to hear about YouTube stuff? Come to my channel. You're paying me, as your life coach, and so we're going to talk about you. You don't feed into it and keep talking about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Exactly.
know. I mean, I think the whole thing, I feel like if you're gonna do a life coaching thing and you wanna take that very seriously, then you have to, that's all you could be on YouTube as a life coach. Don't do all this other shit, because that's when people start pointing at you and going, wait a second, you're a life coach, but you're acting like this, and that's why it's blowing up on her.
Yeah,
Um I think because I follow other life coaches. I see it all the time that I follow other life coaches and their channels are only about the life coaching stuff. And it's
exactly.
very professional. And she points people to this Jay Shetty channel. I've seen some of his videos on YouTube and they're all about life coaching. Like, he doesn't talk about his personal life. He doesn't, talk about other people. It's all about whatever his thing is, these positive, messages that he could give.
Exactly,
And
exactly. And I
and
have nothing
it's
against life coaches. Look,
right,
I mean, I happen to think if you're I think a life coach has to be, really a good listener.
right,
And I bet, like I said, anybody on here who, wants to go take a course online about
right.
life coaching, do it and become a life coach, because that
Yep,
site that I went to, telling you, I literally, they only wanted $100 for me, and I
right,
could have finished out my profile, and I
right.
could have went for some clients. I mean, they kept sending me email after email
That
after
is
email.
so funny. I can't even believe that. That's like sick that it's that easy. I
Very
always I always feel like a life coach was somebody who, like, kinda, I don't know, I like coached you through life. Like, they would bring you through, you have to get a job and let me help you get your resume together, like that kind of shit. But
Yes, life shit. Like, I can't finish tasks. I can't do this.
right, right,
I don't have self esteem. How do I find a date? What's the best way to do? Things like that. Nothing serious where there's any kind of mental illness involved. That's not something that a life coach should be trying to handle. Is somebody that has, any kind of mental disorder, who's depressed,
right,
or
right.
on medication. Those are the people that you need to turn away and say, I think that you need to go to either a psychologist, I can't help you, or go to a psychiatrist and get your meds changed, I can't help you. And
Yeah,
then you
right. That's beyond my spectrum, my
exactly.
spectrum. Guys,
Yep.
everybody, wait, hold on. Everybody in the chat, that is a real Gray Hughes. He has 30,000 subscribers. I just clicked on his channel, so that's definitely Gray. Gray comes in here and trolls. Do you guys don't know that? Come on. Where you guys been? He comes in here and messes with everybody. Or people mess with him. I think he just kind of defends himself, maybe. I don't know. I don't really pay too
Cape
much.
Crusader. Cape Crusader is a troll from our community. I haven't seen you around in a long time, Cape
Well,
Crusader.
they took their meds today, so that's good news. That's so funny. That is so funny. Did you do it's today's Thursday, you did ladies night, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we did ladies night, and actually we were just about to end it because we only do 2 hours of ladies night,
Right.
and we went into 3 hours, and it turned out because Molly came in,
I
and
can't even believe it.
so I changed my title. I just I put ladies night
Right.
and an appearance by Molly Golightly, because
Good. She
you
said
know
to credit her, so
right, and I didn't say she came up on panel. I said she made an appearance, which
right.
is true. She
Right.
liked my chat.
Right. Right. I can't even believe that. That's so funny. Cause she doesn't really show up in people. She won't come on my channel. I've never seen her on my channel.
No,
I
I
don't
don't have her blocked, but she has me
No.
blocked.
Oh, she has me blocked because I tried commenting in her chat today, and it was so funny what I wrote too. And she freaking, I pressed click, and I'm waiting for it to just like blow up, like, because I'm like, people are gonna see my name, and then I'm gonna see all orange, whatever it is, if they're talking shit about me or whatever. And it never went through, so I'll leave her to wonder what it was.
But I was hysterical when I got those clips where she's saying that I knew she was coming to my chat. I thought it was hysterical.
Oh, you gotta send those to me. Send them to me. I want to
Yeah,
see
it's
those.
crazy. It's crazy.
If I didn't have the 2 strikes on my channel
No, I
already, I
get it.
would
I didn't even
totally
think,
play
yeah,
them.
I didn't even think about it. I'm thinking that my friend took it, these clips, and sent it
Right.
to me. I wasn't even thinking that it was,
Oh
uh,
my god.
so yeah, no, I get it. I
Wow. Oh, somebody, I don't even know if I should read this, but somebody texted me and told me that she's threatening physical harm and said that she will give a kid up the street 1K to go after me.
what?
Yeah, I hope somebody screen recorded that. That's so funny.
I just, oh,
There's
honest.
not like that's like sick. That's like a little, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't go on things and be anti-bully and then say shit like that. I'm not like trying to go after you, dude. That chill out. Chill out. That's a little too much there. Some kid.
Well, the other thing is I don't think that Molly understands what bullying is. When
Yeah,
she was on Laura's stream the other night, it was getting me upset because I kept typing in, and I said this on Stephanie's live stream. I kept
right,
typing in at, perplexed,
right,
at her.
right, right, right,
I wanted to say something, and then I tried to call in, and
right,
I couldn't get through because I wanted to let Molly know that you can't sit up there and say that someone is bullying you to death. You're an adult.
right,
You're an
right.
adult. I mean, she doesn't understand what real online bullying.
Bullying is not when somebody's responding to something you did, though. That's not bullying. And then when you're begging people to make videos about you, because she does it all the time. She even said it tonight. Then that's not, you're not getting bullied. Hold on. She's also says she's very close to you physically. She don't live anywhere near me, Stephanie Brown. She lives in Jersey. I live on Long Island, and she has whatever. Like, go ahead, come drive out to my house and knock on my front door. You
But
can meet my Doberman up close and personal. What?
why is she even saying stuff like that? I don't
She's
understand.
like a child, like a tough guy, you know. Oh, I'm gonna meet me at the blue slide. I'm gonna beat you up. Like, who talks like that in their 40s? I don't know. I don't know anybody, but apparently
Well,
she
I
does.
do. We know somebody in our we don't bother with her anymore, but she was the bully victim, being
Yep.
bullied to death, blah 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 blah. We heard it for like 2 years, and she
Right.
finally, everybody's pretty much ghosted her.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. And somebody just wrote, Lori wrote, difference of opinion isn't bullying.
Right.
Thank you. Yeah. Stating facts and if they're negative facts, that's not bullying, you know. But when you're trying to hurt somebody and harm them, it's bullying. But whatever. She's just crazy.
I mean,
Internet tough guy.
I've had
Exactly.
people go after me and say, stupid stuff, and I never once called them bullies ever.
Right, right, right.
Ever.
There's so many people writing this in the chat about paying. I hope somebody screen recorded it. I know somebody has to be screen recording this shit right
Yes,
now.
if you did, send it to
The
and
police
yeah.
or internet harassment things, whatever it is. You don't threaten to do this. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? She's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, drama is boring. Not all of it. I mean, this is just crazy. This is like too off the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like fun anymore. It's just
Well,
stupid.
you're right. Stephanie Brown, that is true. When I had a case years ago, for the copyright and some other
Great.
things,
Yeah. Yeah. Good
you
point.
have to log off. I mean, if you keep logging on and you're getting emails sent to your house, because I was getting multiple sets of emails
Right.
to
Right.
my house.
Oh my
I,
god.
I forwarded them over to the police, and here's the thing: the police can't do anything.
Right. Right.
The police really can't do anything.
Unless
That's
there's an
the problem.
actual like physical threat, you can't.
Right.
They can't. Because people always tell me, even when she called me that time, they were like, "Call the police." I'm like, Miss Mensa was like emailing me behind the scenes. I'm like, Mensa, you don't understand. The police don't do anything. I just went through this. I went through a year of being threatened by my brother's wife when we were settling my mom's estate. Me and my husband and my mom's neighbors were getting threatened. Everybody was getting threatened. She was just throwing threats out all over the freaking neighborhood. And we brought it to my attorney, and my attorney explained to us, he's like, if somebody makes a veiled threat, it doesn't count. It has to be a direct threat, like, I am going to come kill you.
Yeah.
I mean, and even then, there's not much they could do. There's not.
And
I
with this
mean,
whole internet shit, the police are clueless. When somebody,
right,
especially YouTube, you call the police. There's somebody on YouTube
right,
that's
right,
doing this. They're just gonna say, okay. I mean, there's really nothing that the police can do, unfortunately.
right, right. Yeah, especially if they're like across the country. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Lily, wait, hold on. Somebody named Lily CLE was like, "Can you do a question Q&A?" And then, what's your question? I'm curious. Her name sounds familiar. I feel like I don't know. Oh my god, I feel like I got that burning. I gotta go get. See, my son has strep throat.
Oh no.
2% subs over. How delusional is she? Wait, she said some big YouTubers sent a lot of subs over to where? Me here? These are the normal people that hang out here. I don't know who else is watching, but this is normal for me. Perkins, I had to let people know. Oh my goodness, what time is it? Ooh, I better get off of here in a second. I'm so tired.
Well, I hope you don't get strep throat.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm getting it. You know, when you get that burning sensation like in the back of your throat and your nose. I
Yeah.
just want to know what the hell's going on with she deleted it, Tilly May. Figures. Didn't she get off her live? So she came back on. Why? Because I was live, so she came back on to try to like out live me.
Well, she's been on live all day, hasn't she?
I guess.
On and off, on and off.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I don't know how you have that much time. I couldn't even talk for that long. Like I feel like I'm good after like an hour or two. I'm like, okay, I'm like my voice is going. I need a drink. People are misleading her just like they are not. Yeah, that happens a lot. You know, there's a lot of subs that also cause trouble. Not you guys, but I saw it in Laura's chat the other day, like somebody's like, "Oh, she's live. Makeup Mobster's live right now." I wasn't even live. I'm like, "Why are you saying that I'm live?" And then I
Well,
saw,
people always do that.
yeah, I saw somebody else saying that I gave Brian Barbie's number, and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "How would I even have her number to give it to him?" There was another one. I saw quite a few rumors about me that I thought was pretty funny because I'm like, where are these people getting this from? They're just being trouble, starters, shit
Yeah.
stirrers.
Well, that's what people do on here. They they'll go in from one chat to the other and say they're saying this about you, and it's not true. So they just like to start trouble.
Wait. Hold on. I'm just reading somebody's comment. Laura, Mika Mobster, Laura just told MGL I was in the MM camp because I asked Molly why she was so obsessed with you. Why is it camp? I don't have a camp. I'm just me. Like, this is me, and then I have friends that I'm cool with. Why is it a camp? I don't have like a crew or like I'm just me by myself, and then
Yeah.
I'm friends with people. We're not like a crew. We're not like a gang. The Crips and the Bloods. It don't work like that. We're just a bunch of different people that are friends. It's not
Right.
camp.
People that go into each other's chats, and that's it.
To me, like when you have a camp, that's when you have like hired people that like do things for
Right.
you. Like these are friends on YouTube. We're
Right.
not a camp. It's so weird to talk like that, right? Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Well, I don't know. I think I have to say that is this the first time in the true crime community that you've at least been around that you've had this kind of drastic drama happen? Is it the first time?
Yeah, I guess so because I wasn't even really on here. Like my mom was sick for that whole time and I wasn't really making videos. And I
Right.
had planned on coming back and making videos, at some point in time. I started filming things and then, but no, I never had anything like this. No. And I'm not really like, I don't really fight with people like this. Like
Mhm.
even with my family, the thing I'm so like messed up about it because it's not normal in my family for people to be fighting and not talking. This is new. This is all new to me. I mean, me and my brother fought like when we were younger, but I never like where we would go more than a week without talking, if even like, we'd usually just like call each other up a couple of days later and be like, "What's up, asshole?" Like,
Right.
so to not be talking to family members, it's shocking. It's like
Yeah, I know.
shocking
And
to
I
me.
have been listening to your vlogs that you do about evil and Satan.
Yeah.
And I have to say, what I was listening to the one where you were talking about your mother wanting to put you both as executor on the will. And I read
Right.
your comment, and for a moment I thought, because your mother had been through so much being sick, having to deal
Right.
with her daughter-in-law, Satan and all that. I said to
So
myself
much.
for a moment, I thought maybe your mother did that because she was hoping that after she passed, that you two guys could work it out. I
She
think,
totally was. She
yeah,
totally she was not telling me things and I know why now, at the time it wasn't like, yeah, like you said, like I don't know. It was so confusing when you're going through that, and there was all these different things going on. You
Yeah,
just get so confused. It's so confusing. I can only imagine what she felt like. That was her biggest fear, was my brother and me not talking to each
because
other.
I heard, like, remember the one where she was talking to your sister-in-law on the phone?
Right.
I
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
feel like, that's what all she wanted, was to make sure,
We
um,
had each other.
regardless of the crazy, daughter-in-law, that
Right.
you guys, because even at that point, she wasn't even sick yet,
No, yeah, she wasn't. She was fine at
and
that point.
she still was thinking as a mother, when I'm gone, I want my kids to be able to
To have
have a
each other.
relationship. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what you want.
And especially because me and my brother, when we grew up, we were always close to each other. Like we didn't fight. We fought, we got in like stupid bullshit fights, but like, she brought us up to be there for each other and be close to each other. And like
Right,
before he met that girl, he was at my house all the time. He would come over here every weekend. He ate dinner with us. He saw my son. And then all of a sudden she came around and he went like 6 months without even seeing my son once.
yeah,
And
that's crazy.
yeah,
I
it's like, and I get it, you get busy and stuff with when you start dating. And I wasn't expecting him to be here, even half as much as he was before, because he was single for a little bit, and I knew that was gonna come to an end one day. But she made it very clear that she didn't want me and my mom around. She just had no interest in us. It was very obvious, because like we were so close with his ex's family. I mean, we spent Christmas with them, and like my family's so cool to hang out with. We had great times together. So it's like, this girl coming in, and now all of a sudden everything just changed. She's the common denominator,
Right,
obviously.
and I believe that probably happens in a lot of families. You have a woman like
Yep.
that, or it could
Yep.
be a man, either one, who comes
Yeah.
in and takes over, and I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like your brother is completely
Oh,
brainwashed.
totally, totally. Like you'll say to him sometimes, like shit, like through the years, I would say things to him like, "You control her. I mean, she controls you," or he's like, "She doesn't control what I do," and I'm like, "Do you really believe that?" Because like you disappeared off social media. Everything the you that I knew used to do has completely disappeared and changed. You don't do anything that you used to do
Right.
anymore. Like that's concerning when you don't have your own life outside of your relationship,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
don't.
that's terrible that he has no life outside of his marriage.
And then he never came over to my mom's house by himself. Like there was a few times where they had made plans, and then like he would always back out at the last minute and be like, "Oh, she needs me to go pick up her daughter, or she needs me to do this, or she needs me to do that," or it's like you heard it in our phone conversation, because she's like, "What do you mean he's not allowed?" Because my mom said it to her. My mom's like,
Yeah.
"Well, I don't think he's allowed," and you can see how defensive she got about that, because
Oh,
she
yeah,
knows she
she
knows
did.
this. I just like, could you ever imagine controlling your husband to the point where he doesn't talk to his family? Like, I don't know. I would never do something like that.
I bet she even checks his phone.
Oh, no, we knew she did. Absolutely. He told my mom, "Tell Leanna to stop texting me," because she would get his text messages on the iPad. And so every time I would text message him, she would be reading them on the iPad. So he's like, "Tell Leanna not to send me anything. She's going to check it." And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, that's even psychotic. I don't look at my husband's phone. Like, there's a lack of trust. There was
Right.
things that happened before they got engaged that like my brother told me about, that I probably didn't even tell him the story, but there was a couple of incidences that happened between them where my brother kind of like opened up and vented to me about how she treated him. And I guess he kind of forgets that. I don't know, because he kind of admitted to things to me. So now
Right.
going back, you can't change it now. You already told me these things.
Well, it's like he's living in a prison, because that's what
Yeah.
it is. He's living in a prison, and he must. I can't imagine that he's happy. I can't.
No, me neither. And you know what? Well, you'll see in the next upcoming ones, but that I have, but I have to finish editing one. I always compared it to like a drug, like somebody who's on has a drug addiction. Because
Mhm.
I especially through this after my mom passed away, it was like I couldn't talk to him. She wouldn't allow me to talk to him. So it was like this. It's like this wall was there, and it's like I could see him, but I can't get to him. Like I
Yeah.
feel like there's this wall between us, and no matter how many times I try to reach out to him in different ways, I just can't get through to him. It's almost like he's on drugs, like somebody that's on drugs. It's really sad to watch somebody, even what he did to my mom. You'll see in the next
Well,
episode
what
how
she did,
crazy.
I mean, she's an evil person because
Mhm.
what she did was she took away the person in your life that you needed so badly
Yeah.
when your mother died.
Yeah.
You should have, if she wasn't around, if she was out of the picture, you and your brother would have been able to be, consoling each other
Oh,
and supporting each
absolutely.
other. And and she stole that from you.
Oh yeah, just wait until you hear the next ones that come out, because you're gonna be like, your mind's gonna be blown off your
I
head.
swear I would have to smack her right in her head. I could. Oh my
I
God.
almost did a few times, trust me. There was a few times where I got up in her face after this. You'll see. It got bad, because as things got worse and worse, I just started like losing it, especially because I wasn't sleeping for days at a time. But she's just evil. She's an evil, evil, evil person, and I hate her. I can't have a relationship with my brother if she's around. I just
No,
can't.
I get it.
At
I
this
absolutely
point.
get it.
There was a point in time where I felt like I could, and now it's just so beyond that. It's like what happened in the time from when my mom died until October of this past year. I can't forgive him. He was horrible what he did. But you guys
And
will hear all about it. Whoever
and I
saw it.
did see the video of you, going through because you were talking about the camera and you went through the house and you were video, taking
Yeah.
video of it. And God, I know when you're going through something like that, you get so stressed out
Oh
and
my God.
stuff. So I could see how stressed you looked and that you had lost weight.
I don't even look like I watched another video today, actually, an older one, and I was like, "Oh my God," like I could see you'll see when I go through, because I was like I really lost I had like a mental breakdown within, like, not like when I say mental breakdown, it's like I needed to be like hospitalized or I was going to kill
Yeah,
myself. I had like a mental breakdown one night where I was just like screaming, crying, because they drove me so crazy, because now they didn't have to worry. After my mom passed away, they didn't have to worry about her anymore.
yeah,
They weren't worried about like upsetting her or anything. So they just did whatever they wanted, and they were horrible, like, to me, horrible. And I gave it back to them, trust me. But there was just it was what she does, this girl. I mean, it's just so I've never met a person like this in my life. She's crazy.
well,
Yeah, Rosa Mia. Yeah, we just settled it in October, because that you'll hear the whole story, but it took almost 2 years. So I just signed the papers in October. Right, I think it was the day before Halloween. This last Halloween, it was like the best day of my life. It was like the tether was gone. I'm not tethered to these assholes anymore.
right.
I'm free. I don't have to worry about them. I could say whatever I want about them. It was great. It was the greatest feeling, because I kept my mouth shut for 2 years, because we were through court, and it was just crazy.
Yeah, and
We're
people don't realize, let me just ask you a question. You don't have to answer it, but
Yeah.
did your mother keep it that way where you were both the executor, or did she?
No, because she died before the lawyer came back to the
Oh,
hospital.
oh, okay.
Yeah. He called me up, this lawyer. I mean, whatever. He was pro bono, so I guess that's why he ended up calling me. It was like, oh my God, it was sometime in January or something after my mom died. She had already been gone for like 2 or 3 months. And he called me up and he's like, "Oh, your will's ready." And I'm like, she's been gone for 3, 4 months at this point. I was like, really, dude? Oh my, I guess as you get what you pay for.
True, true.
Rose, thank you, because that's exactly why I'm doing this. I've gotten so many comments of people telling me that I've helped them, or they feel stronger now because they could do something, and that's why I'm doing it. It's part of why I'm doing this, is because, like, I hope when I was going through all this shit, there's nobody talks about these things online. Nobody talks about
No, you're right.
grief. They might talk about grief, but like they don't actually show what a person goes through while they're grieving. I show people, I mean, you'll see after my mom dies because I started vlogging more, and it you see what it does to people. It's really sad, and people don't talk about estates because it's taboo and the money. And my mom, I remember just like I was so lost because like you don't know what to do. There's nowhere online. There's no resources online. It's like you have to put all your trust into an attorney,
Yeah.
and they don't. They're not. You're just another business thing to them. They don't give a shit about you. They don't care that you're grieving. They don't give a shit. They're
No,
just business
you're right.
people.
They don't.
Some do. I'm sure if you found the right one, but at the end of the day, you're having like a heart attack because of something, and they don't call you back for 3 days. So it's sad.
You know,
It's like that with anything.
my
I'm
uncle
sure.
died. I'm thinking now it's about 2 years ago. He died. He had no will,
Right.
and and he had no
Intestate.
kids. Yeah, no
Right.
kids, no wife, nothing. So
Wow.
his heirs were going to be like his whatever nieces and nephews he had. So it was me. And
Really?
yeah,
Did he
absolutely.
have any brothers that were his parents gone and everything, and his
Yeah,
brother
parents.
siblings?
Yeah, yeah. All siblings are
Okay, yeah,
gone.
that makes sense then. Wow, because that's like very rare that's when you could do an administration and it goes to the next of
Yes.
kin. Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
So what we
Wow.
did was, we were contacted by my cousin. My cousin didn't even tell me that my uncle was dead until like a month after,
Oh my
because she
God.
was busy going to find an attorney and blah blah blah. Because this is what she thought. She was the only cousin that was like in any kind of contact with him because she still lived on
Right,
Long Island, and she was like hiding him from everybody. It was crazy. And
right,
head, she got really snippy with me because I was one of the heirs, and
right,
I said, "You can be the administrator. You live there. I don't care." But here's the thing: I didn't know that the administrator gets an extra like 10 grand
right,
just for
right.
that shit. I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have went.
Wait, not all the time. Well, I mean, yeah, they don't have to an administrator if it's a court appointed, but was it a family member or something?
Yeah, it was my cousin. So
Oh,
I
no,
said,
you don't have to, like, I mean, you can, but, wow. Yeah, they do. Usually, administrator does, usually. You're
yeah.
right.
So she was the
Yeah.
one that needed to go pay the bills, any outstanding bills out of his estate.
And it is
Uh,
consuming of your time. So I guess it makes sense that you get some
yeah, but she
kind of
didn't have to do
compensation.
she didn't have to do that much work, and she was a fuck up. I'm just going to tell you, she was a fuck up,
Oh my God.
purposely caused problems, and this is why when money is involved,
Right.
that you start going after people and you
Yep.
start angry. And she was like holding the key to everything, and so I ended up having to call the court to find out because she wouldn't even tell us how much money was
Right.
involved.
Oh,
I said,
really?
"What?
She's not supposed to do that, too. You have to tell us. She's supposed to disclose that to the
I
heirs.
know, I
Wow.
know." So I told
Wow.
and I said, "Why won't she just tell us? We don't know how much money."
That's shady.
All she said to me was, "Don't worry, it's a nice chunk of money." That's what she said to me, and I said, "Well, that's
Wow.
not good enough." So I ended up calling the court.
And yeah, you guys have a right as the beneficiaries to request an accounting and see
Well, we
exactly
got
where
that.
every penny went, you know?
We got that at the end.
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
that at the end, but I wanted to know how much money we're talking. Are we talking 1 million, 2 million? What is it
Right. Yeah, like a roundabout figure probably would have even been nice, you know?
exactly? So I had to call the
Wow.
court, and the court gave it to me because I was one of the heirs. I mean, I
Right.
said to her, I said, "Why are you doing this? Why are you making it so difficult? You know I'm going to call the court. Why
Oh
are
my
you
God.
fucking around with me?" And of
'Cause
course, now I don't talk to her anymore.
Wow, because you know what? When people get that power and control and the money, I wasn't worried about the money because, like, I didn't know exactly how much money my mom had, but I knew where her money was, and
Right.
like I knew she had investment accounts, I knew she had her bank account. I didn't know what was exactly in them because I'm nosy like that. I would never go through my mom's
Right.
shit like that. Um, I knew she probably had like a nice, a couple of like 100,000 probably somewhere, saved up. But but I didn't know. I was just like, whatever it is, it is. I don't even care because to me, I'd rather have my mom here than the money. I could,
Of course,
take your money. I'll save your money. I want my mom here.
of course.
But for me, what the things were like, I literally couldn't sleep over with like photos and those kind of
Mhm.
things because I'm like, those things you can't replace. Like money comes and goes, in
Right,
life.
exactly.
And I'm like, but there's like I don't have anybody left. My dad passed away. My mom's gone now. My brother, our house is gone. Our childhood home, like everything's gone. And it's like the pictures are the only thing that I have left
Mhm.
of my family. And I am not letting that girl get her freaking hands on them. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So
she's a nut job.
yeah, no, I've heard her threatening my brother before. She's gonna destroy his shit. I'm like, that girl's not getting the only thing left of my family. And you guys will hear it's crazy what happened.
Yeah,
Did anybody?
I'm
Oh,
waiting to hear. I'm waiting to hear the rest of the story.
I'll hopefully sometime tomorrow, I'll be posting at least that part, like up until the rest of the hospital, and then what happens after is just like a whole new. I might change the name. Oh, Lily, were you writing to me part of the script? What script? Did anyone screenshot? Oh, you mad, bro? I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to get off of here because my contacts are so blurry right now. I have
Yeah,
toric lenses, and they like if they get dry or they spin out of place, you can't see. I haven't been able to see for the last like half hour. Holy shit. Hate not having control. Rose and Mia, that's exactly what it is. She just needs to be in control of everything and everyone. And she met her match. That's all I could say. I don't let people do that to me. Uh-uh. Wow. All right, Diane. I'm gonna
all
I'm
right.
gonna
Well,
hop
it was
off
nice
here.
talking to you
You
again.
too. Thanks for coming and telling us your cool little story
Yeah, I
about.
thought it was funny. I just wanted to share it with you.
Yeah, no, I'm so glad. I'm gonna actually go back and watch your live from the other
I
night. I
think
missed it.
sometimes, I mean, it was a 3 hour live stream. Go to like 2 hours in somewhere.
Okay.
That's the part where Molly comes in, and I'm like, I'm not believing it's her. And Wendy keeps saying, no, it's really her. I clicked on her channel. She has 22,000 subscribers, but she really just came in to troll me. It was kind of funny, I have to admit.
Oh my God. I have to. It's 2 hours in.
Yeah, go to like 2 hours in, somewhere around
Oh my
there. I
God.
should actually put a timestamp. I should go get the timestamp and put it on my channel,
That
since
is
I put her name
great.
in the title. But she just came in to troll me, and then I was amazed that she said that we talk all the time on the phone, and
She
then I
says
knew.
she says weird things like that. One time she said something about like me meeting me through family or something. I'm like, I don't like you're not related to me. I'm positive we're not related. Like she says weird things sometimes. I think she just tries to mess with people. You know what I'm saying? So saying that you guys are good friends, it's her just messing with like people, which is weird because
Yeah.
who wants to do that on purpose? Like confuse. I don't know. It's very strange.
So, but she was making it like to her chat. Oh, we talk all the time. She knew I was coming. So what? So then, what are you going to give me subscribers by doing
Oh
that?
my God.
Believe that we're friendly, and I don't know.
Wow. 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 Something else, next another day in YouTube, William.
Yeah,
It's
YouTube's
so funny.
crazy.
All right. I'm all right,
All
everybody.
right, good night, everyone. Thank
Yeah,
you,
good night.
Brianna. I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, anytime. I'll talk to you
All right,
soon. Bye.
bye.
Bye, guys. Yes, Rose, I am getting sick. My nose is all stuffed up. I'm so shot. All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. I'll be back planting seeds. So crazy. She is the common denominator. She's nuts. All right, I'm going to bed. Peace.